Hello, everybody, and happy Wednesday. Hopefully, everybody is having a great week. Lord have mercy. I hope you all have air conditioning because somebody left the oven open. And
I'm so thankful for the air conditioning. Yeah.
What was your high temperature, do you think, in Michigan?
Well, all week this week, it's in the upper 90s through Saturday at least.
Right.
I think it got up to 94 today.
I think we were cooking about the same, and they're saying it could have been now from beginning, which was about 2 days ago. This could go 12 days. They're saying this could go 12 days. 12 days. I'm not a fan of the warm, so I'm more of a fan of the spring and fall temperatures. I'm not an extreme winter person, and I'm not an extreme summer person. So, yeah. Well, folks, welcome in. It is Fantastic Finds. It is Wednesday night. The two lovely faces you see on your screen is Jason of Mother Tucker's Antiques, along with the one, the only Amie of Enamor. Amie, outside of the heat, how are you doing, Miss Amie?
I'm good. I'm good. Well, tomorrow, and it's been a while. It's been a minute since I have found something worthy of me getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning for an estate sale, but it's happening tomorrow. So I'm excited. All right. There may be some Holt Howard involved. So, there's not very many things that get me out of bed at 3 a.m., but that's one of them. So,
well, guys, if you are not following her over on Instagram, we made it really easy. Her link is down below. Make sure you're following her. Make sure you're subscribed to her here because I know Amie will post. Hopefully she'll post whatever she scores tomorrow.
I will, yeah.
All right. And as we go live tonight, our official mod and bid ender is the one, the only Karen G. As always, Karen, thank you so much. We have Kim as our backup mod and bid ender, Desert Gal. Thank you so much, Kim. And I think at some point Ruthie B might be stopping by, but definitely tonight we got the one, the only Karen G. And we also have Kim, Desert Gal. So what we're going to do is we're going to say hello to everybody. Then Amy's going to explain to us how the sale is going to work. One caveat, we've almost run through all of our fantastic finds. So we have Karen G in the queue for next week, but then we're out. So I will share the email. Let's do that right now. Let's just change gears right now. Let me share it because we are really in dire need. If you guys have anything that you deem a fantastic find and you want to share it with us during the community share, if you guys aren't familiar, we do our sale and then we pause. And then at the end, we do the community share. So we turn it over to you guys and we show anything that you deem a fantastic find. So anything you've bought, collected, found, thrifted, inherited, anything like that is okay to send in. So the email is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. It is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. The only caveat is please tell us what we're looking at. Tell us who you are if your name is different from your screen name and just a few details, okay? So we will go over that again at the end of the sale because we want to get into it because we got we got stuff tonight that's going to make you happy and feel good. Like if y'all are stuck in the house because it's so doggone hot outside, the stuff we have tonight, if you purchase it, it's going to make you feel so good being in there. You can look at these happy faces, look at some of the vintage and be like, that was a smart decision.
There are happy faces tonight, yeah.
There are. So let's get into it. Our first person in the chat is the one, the only Desert Gal. Please, Kim, put some links down there. Let's get you some followers. She is a vamp seller. She also sells on eBay. So please make sure you're following Kim, a.k.a. Desert Gal. Hopefully she'll put those links in there.
And if you didn't know, on Vamp, there is an option now that you can follow your favorite sellers over there. You can actually follow them and then you get a notification if they have a live sale planned or when they post new items or if they put items on sale. You will get notified if you follow your favorite people over there. Okay, so that's cool. I follow some people over there too. So yeah.
Okay, so make sure you're following Amie. Make sure maybe you're following Mother Tucker's over there. We would definitely appreciate it. It's our man Williams in the house. So good to see you, sir. Hope you are doing well down there in Texas. I'm sure it's hot down there.
I'm sure Texas is a little hotter than it is here in the Midwest. Yeah.
All I'm saying is
it's been hot for months. So, we can't really complain too much.
All I'm saying is William closed the door and Karen opened it so some of that Canadian cold air gets down here. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking for. So please, speaking of Karen, she's our official mod and bid ender. There she is. That's the little avatar, the Daisy. That's who you're going to be racing toward to beat her before she closes out the sales tonight with the official bid ends. So our friend Tracy's checking in. Artsy fartsy. Always so good to see you, friend. Hopefully you're doing well. It is our friend Helen, the New England thrifter. Helen, it was so good to see you tonight. So please, please make sure you guys are subscribed to her channel and follow her. And you're going to want to make sure that you hit the notification bell because she does a fun Sunday sale. I know she's taking some time off. But you're going to want to be notified when she goes live because she has fun over there. And it's always fun to kick back on a Sunday and hang out with Helen, okay? We got our friend Terry checking in. It's so good to see you. We got the one, the only Dusty Moose is here. Moose is an S. Amie does that so much better than me. So good to see you. And again, happy belated birthday. I hope you are doing well. We got Sandy checking in. How are you? So good to see you. Howdy, howdy. We got the one, the only Mama Pam checking in. Good to see you, Mama Pam. Hopefully you are doing well.
It's 105 degrees in Ontario.
Whoa. Okay, then Karen, you close the door, and William, you open the door down there in Texas. Good Lord. I don't know. I have now just come to terms with the heat makes me a miserable individual. So I need to stay to myself in a nice air-conditioned home because Jason doesn't like the heat. I'm just saying. So, Deanna, it's so good to see you, followed by Miss Whittle One. Hello, hello, hello. And also, as I'm saying hello to people, we are working on our next shop with me. I should be able to let you guys know a date of that probably next week. So stick with me. Collector at Heart, it's so good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. There's my mom in the chat. Mom, I love you. It's always so good to see you. We have Janet checking in. So good to see you, Janet. Hopefully everybody's well. Hopefully you got the AC up. You got something cool to drink. We got Janine with us. How are you? It's so good to see you. Followed by Cindy Lou. How are you, Cindy? Got a little buttermilk and a little cream checking in. It's so good to see you, buttermilk and cream. It's always a pleasure. This lovely lady puts a bigger smile on my face every day. The one, the only Pat Robinson checking in. Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well, Pat. We're always so happy to see you. There's our friend Glowy Girl checking in. How are you, Glowy? Welcome in. How are you, everybody? There is my man. I'm a snapping fool because it is my YouTube DJ. It is Gavin of Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. Guys, if you're not following him, you're missing out. Please, please make sure you're following him. Maybe Karen could put his link in there. Give him a follow. He plays music. It's on vinyl. It's on a turntable. And they spotlight other YouTube channels. So it comes full circle. Cancel that Pandora. Cancel that XM because you got your one and only DJ, Gavin. Also, please follow. It's the same exact name over on Instagram. And he does put out content over there. He can do a little bit more over there than he can do here. So he's definitely worth following over there. Always good to see you, Mr. Gavin. There's Linda checking in. Hello, hello, hello. We got the sunshades on. We got Kim here with us. How are you, Kim? So good to see you. Everybody's here with us. We're so happy to see everybody. There's the one, the only Debbie Gutierrez is here. How are you, Debbie? So good to see you, friend. Who else is down here with us? Hello, hello, hello. There's Dawn checking in from Pennsylvania. So good to see you, Dawn. I'm sure it was hot in your neck of the woods because it was a scorcher here. Speaking of Pennsylvania, there is our friend Betsy Vintage. Gang, if you are not following her over on Vamp, she's one of the ones that you need to make sure that you're clicking follow because she has great kitsch and she has good glass. It's a good combo. Who else is down here? I see a couple repeats. Hello, Melanie. So good to see you. Ancestral Beginnings is checking in. Please make sure you're following her. Same name, same channel right here on the tubes. Give her a follow. You will not be sorry. Who else is down here? Hello, everybody. Come on, StreamYard. Work with me, everybody. I see. Oh, there she is. There's a Jersey girl, Steel Whisper, checking in. So good to see you, Steel. Hopefully you're doing well. Followed by Deborah. Hi, Deborah. It's so good to see you. Hopefully everyone is well and you're making it through the middle of the week. Won't be long until 4th of July weekend, and it'll be the weekend here soon anyway. One of the last ones in June. We got H Teeks. So good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. It's a new name. Hopefully you're here to hang out. Hopefully you enjoy yourself and you want to come back. It's always fun to see new names in the chat. And the last one that just popped in is the one, the only Wanda. It's so good to see you. Meow, meow. Hopefully you are doing well. So, Gang, as I turn it over to Amie, if you are not subscribed to her channel, please do so. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you're following her over on Instagram. And again, thank you, Amie, for always doing our wallpaper and our thumbnail.
Do you know what my inspiration was this week for the background?
What was it?
Wildwood, New Jersey.
That's what I was thinking. I hope someday you get to...
You have a bumper stick, like a bumper sticker or a decal on the back of your car that I remember from when I was visiting, and that's what inspired the background.
All right. No, thank you. Love those Wildwood days. It's always a good place to go if y'all love vintage and doo-wop. Taffy, you got it, artsy fartsy. It's a fun place to go. So, all right, Miss Amie, if you want to tell the folks how it's going to work, it's all you.
You got it. All right. Welcome, you guys, to Fantastic Finds. Jason and I do have 15 rounds of vintage goodness to bring you guys tonight. If you are new, definitely if you have questions as we go along, you can type them down into the chat. We have a lot of familiar folks down there, helpful folks that can answer anything for you. Our lovely mod squad does a great job at that, and some other familiar faces as well. If we can't answer it live for you, they definitely can help you out. So first and foremost, you want to make sure you're in the best version of the chat possible. So you want to check and make sure you're in live chat, all messages, not top chat. If you're in top chat, some of the comments might be filtered out. You might miss a bid from somebody else. So always check and make sure you're in live chat. And then because the lag is so terrible here on YouTube and we cannot get rid of it totally, we do have a couple tools that you can utilize to help with that a little bit. So first, the fastest option for you is going to be a tablet or a mobile device, a phone or a tablet to watch. Those are going to be a little bit faster than a computer. If you are watching on a mobile device, so you can tap the screen up here in the corner. You're going to see a little gear wheel icon. If you tap on that, hit playback speed and 2 times. If you're lagging behind it all, we're going to sound like chipmunks until you're caught up with the lag. And we do recommend, if you guys plan on bidding on anything, to do that as often as possible. Before you try to put in any bids, do that playback speed just to make sure that you're caught up at the most current point that you can be. You can also find it on a computer. It's also down here in the lower right-hand corner. Same kind of deal, a gear wheel and playback speed 2x. All right. And then at the bottom of the screen, there's going to be a red line. You want to make sure that that's all the way to the right as far as it can go. That will make sure that you're not lagging behind as well. You can also exit out to refresh, but that does take a little bit of time to come back in. That's why the gear wheel icon is so much faster. You don't even have to leave to do that. All right. So we are doing the auction style tonight. So what that means is we'll show you the item. We'll give you a starting price. Jason will pin it up here on the screen. If you're interested in bidding on the item, you don't have to pre-register. You can if you want to, but you can type your bids down into the chat. As we go along, we'll note any kind of information that we know about the item, history, maker, and note any kind of issues that it might have. Keep in mind, if you do decide to bid on any vintage or antique items, they have had a life. We do our best to describe it to you and note any kind of issues so we can show it to you live here on the screen, so you can make an informed decision if you do decide to bid on the item, okay? And we will give you measurements, all that good stuff. We'll do a countdown, 20-second countdown because of the lag. And the highest bid that we see before the official bid end of the lovely Karen Gillette with the daisy icon will be the winner. We also do something here on Mother Tucker's called Just In Case. If you're not familiar with how that works, here's how it works. So we do ask that you are an active bidder. So that means that you've put in at least one straight bid on the current item. Then you're welcome to utilize the Just In Case during the countdown only. So let's say the item is currently at $20, but you're willing to go up to $50. So you can put in JIC 50 during the countdown. And if your Just In Case is the highest before the bid end, we'll bid you up $1 over the next highest amount. But do keep in mind that Just In Cases, if there's more than one during the countdown, those will turn into regular bids. Okay, and if you don't want to use the Just In Case, you don't have to. It's just there for you to use kind of as an assurance bid. If you really, really have your heart set on something, it's something good to use, especially with the lag. All right. And we do need some information from you if you win an item tonight, especially if you're a brand new buyer to either Jason or I. We do need an email sent to us with your YouTube screen name, your real name, your full shipping address, and an email that we can send your PayPal invoice to. And if you don't have PayPal, that is okay. Send us an email with all that same information. Let us know that you want to check out as a guest. That way, when we send our invoices out, we can send you a direct link to your invoice, and you can check out with any debit, credit, Venmo, or PayPal. So right now our emails are up here on the screen. You're welcome to take a screenshot. You can also send us a joint email. Send us your information to both of us at the same time. We don't mind that. You can also find the information down in the description of the video. Jason's pinned it in a chat comment up at the top of the chat. And our lovely mods do put them into the chat periodically throughout the sale. So it's pretty easy to find that information. So it's very important if you do win and you're brand new, or it's been a while since you purchased from us, make sure and send us that information during the sale. That way it's so much easier for us to find it when we do our packing and invoicing. Okay. So as far as packing and invoicing go, Jason and I both utilize Pirate Ship to get you guys the discounted rates on shipping. And we both only ship to US and Canada at the current point in time. And I ship from Michigan, and I will be doing my packing and invoicing on Friday this week. I do have a sale tomorrow night on my channel with Jamie of Mid-Century Wasted. That will be at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys purchase tonight and you come over and you get something tomorrow night, I'm happy to combine ship with you guys this week. But Friday, you'll definitely see something from me. And I do send out emails when my invoices go out, just so that you're not looking for them and you know that it's sent. Thank you.
And I ship out of Pennsylvania. I do all of my packaging and shipping and invoicing on Saturdays, which means if you guys were here on Monday and you purchased, then you have an open box. And as long as I can combine it safely, I will. If you guys ever want to close those open boxes, it's not going to be a big deal for the next few weeks, but all you have to do is let me know. So expect the invoice from me on Saturday for anything you guys purchase tonight. I do offer free pickup at the brick and mortar. Kim did put our address in there. So I am in Ephrata, Pennsylvania, about an hour and a half west of Philadelphia. I'm right in the heart near Adamstown. And you want to pick it up, just let us know via email, and we will correspond via the email on when and how you want to pick it up. So I think that is it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I guess it doesn't matter. Let's say hello to a few more people that jumped in. Then we're going to get the sale on the way. So we had Elaine coming on in there. How are you? It's so good to see you. Hello, Melanie. Welcome in. We had Mary Beth in there. How are you? It's so good to see you. I think there was one more. Let's just hold out and see if I can find it. And as I scroll up, if I ever miss you, it's never intentional. It's merely because my eyes missed it, or it jumped and I didn't see it. And I promise you, I will say hello to you 2 times in the next one. So without further ado, we're going to get into the sale. We're going to start with Amie, and then it'll be me, and we'll just go back and forth. Oh, I know what it was. I have one round of quick claims tonight. I have some new old stock of something, so it'll be just a set price, and that'll be later on. So I think that'll be the quickest way to go through it. Hello, we got some other friends that came in. Hello, Jennifer, Junebug Vintage. Good to see you. Hello, Trendalyn. It's been a little bit. I hope you're doing well. It's so good to see you, friend. I think that's everybody. So let's get Amie on her way over here and moving around. And how much, Miss Amie?
We do have a lot of kitsch tonight, FYI.
Yes.
Last week, it was kind of all over the place. We do have a lot of kitschy stuff tonight. Okay. A lot of mid-century stuff tonight.
Oh, yeah.
$16, Jason.
All right.
Okay. These are awesome. I don't know. I geek out about kind of stuff like this. I don't know if anybody else does. But I have a set of gift boxes. And these are from the 60s. And you're going to get them all and the original packaging. All right. And there's 7 total boxes, and that's what came in the package. So I'm going to show you each one. Okay, so there's 2 of the largest size, which are these. So they're kind of, they're pillow boxes, if you know what those are. Like you push the ends in, and it makes like a little pillow. Okay, so these are awesome. And I'm saving my favorite one to last to show you. So there's 2 of this larger size. These ones measure 14 by 10. Is the size for these, and it's double-sided on both of them. This fun little groovy flower cart. I love that. The next one has kind of, you could use that as like a baby gift with all the cute little illustrations. You couldn't really see all of these in my preview, so I was excited to be able to get them out. Now the packaging was open, okay, when I found them. That's why I can get them out and show them to you, but double-sided on that one. So that's another large one. And then we've got 2 of these kind of skinnier size ones. I love the butterflies. This one is about 14 inches. So small pillow box. I don't know. You could put a tie, socks, you know, whatever. Be creative in there. So butterfly. And then this one is very manly. It's got binoculars and a sailboat and fishing and bowling. A tie, you know, would fit great in there. And then there's only one of this size. I love the cute little lemonade stand. This one measures 11.5 inches. Again, it's double-sided there. And then there's 2 of the last ones, and these are called Jiffy gift boxes, if you're not familiar with these. They did make Christmas ones of these, which I would love to find, but these are kind of everyday ones. And these ones are just groovy little flowers. It says they all are stamped Jiffy gift boxes there on the little flaps that you fold in. But here's my favorite one. It's a mermaid.
Man, oh day, is that good.
And she's sitting, look at the little shell that she's sitting on. There's a face peeking out of the little shell and the little fish. And this one's just got little fish and seaweed and little gift boxes on the back. Love that one. And here's the packaging. The packaging, truth be told, is really, it's not that great, you know, but it had it. So I felt like, you know, I should at least show you, but it tells you how to like open the box and close it. You know, you can use it for hosiery and handkerchiefs and cosmetics and everything in between. So I do have, and it does say on here that it came with 7 original. It's a snap. Gift boxes in there. All right, so you're gonna get the whole shebang together. I love these. These are awesome. I would totally give gifts in these, you know. All right, I see Miss Tina is in at 16. Thank you so much. So I'm doing my best. That's about as, there's one that you can't see. All right, we're gonna count it down. We're going to keep it moving tonight. So if you guys are interested in something tonight, because of the lag, I would suggest putting your bids in early rather than later. A lot of people in other sales have been coming in after the bid end. All right. So we're going to count it down. We're looking for 17 or more on the 7-piece gift box set from the 60s. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I love these.
God, they're so fun. They're so fun. Even Tracy's right. Frame that mermaid one. Frame that mermaid one.
Yeah, these would be great to scan the images and use them for other things, paper crafting.
So good.
All right, there is the seaweed mermaid bid end. So Miss Tina, these are coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Good pickup, Tina. Awesome, awesome. All right, guys. My first round is going to start at $15, and I have a piece of California pottery, okay? So I found this little guy. I've never had this piece. This is made by a company. It's made by a woman, Kay Finch. Kay Finch was, yes, Kay Finch. So she was a California pottery person, and she was really known for this style of very milky, very pottery, very painted pieces. So she's very collectible. She did make a couple different variations of this owl in different colors. This one is considered the pink one. He might be reading a little purple to you on your screen, but the around his eyes are very, very purple. I mean, very pink. And then his hue is like this very light, milky pink. So if you guys love kitschy California pottery pieces, you'll definitely like this. And I do believe that this Hooter's name is Toots. Okay, I believe this is Toots the Owl. All right. No chips, no cracks. It is a smaller little figurine. Let me spin it around for you. So $15 if anybody is interested. A lot of times when you do find Kay Finch, matter of fact, I had a bluebird not so long ago. Hello, Sugar Britches. Please make sure you're following her channel as well. Please make sure you're also following our friend Sandy over here on YouTube as well. Follow those two ladies. They are great channels. So we're in at 15. Again, there is the base, no chips, no cracks. The measurements on this is she's about 4 inches tall. Here she's about 4 inches tall. And I do believe they had the pink, and I remember there's a blue, and there might be a third color, but they're really fun. And I think that's either a manufacturing defect or that was some way of them sort of signing it there on the side, okay? I couldn't find the other ones I found online. I could not see if they had that little mark on the wing or not. So again, this is a Kay Finch little figurine. They made all sorts of different animals, all sorts of different things. Very prominent in the 1950s throughout into the 1960s, and it is California pottery. So we're in at 15. We're looking for 16. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So if anyone's interested, go ahead and put that bid in because we're going to count down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, you can't have a bad day when you have an owl like that looking at you. Eyelashes, pink goodness. Again, it's light pink, more concentrated, darker pink around the eyes. The Kay Finch is fun to collect, and I don't find it that often.
It's not easy to find. And there's reproductions that are out there too.
You're right. So Sugar Britches, I think this is the first time I get to send you happy mail. Congratulations. It's yours for $15. Thank you so much. All right, Miss Amie.
All right, 16, Jason.
All right.
Okay. We're going to start out with meow meow.
Meow, meow.
This cutie pie little kitty, and it is a planter. All right. Very different styled. And I have had this particular planter one time before, but it's probably been about 10 years since I've come across one of these or actually seen one. I can tell you that there is a series of these where there's different poses of the kitten, different colored little ribbons that have, and different kind of little pottery pieces that they're kind of getting in trouble with. All right. And there's not any chipping to this piece. There's a little bit of crazing present on there. But Kitty's just kind of lounging on this little piece. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a napkin or something like that, but it looks like maybe she has gotten into the little pitcher and she's trying to, look, innocent, like, who me? I didn't get in there. But it is just a little planter. It's all attached in one. I like the little pottery aspect that they have about this piece, all hand painted. You don't have to worry about any cold paint on this piece. Everything is fired on there. It is made in Japan. Back in the day when I found this piece before, I was never able to identify a maker for it. I went down the rabbit hole again with these pieces. I found some of the other ones in the series. I do not know. I still don't know the maker for this. Although I have suspicions about it based on the numbering on the bottom. I think it's Wales, Japan is my suspicion, but nothing to confirm that. None of them have any foil stickers that I have been able to find. So, but that's just kind of how it's painted, kind of giving me that kind of vibe. But measurement for it, it does measure 5 by 3 by 4. So definitely a good size. You could, I'm going to say for Bill's sake, you can put a plant in here if you want, but it would be a cute little thing to keep on your desk to put pens and pencils in. I think that is really, really cute. Makeup brushes, of course, would work well in there too. But I see Meow Meow, Miss Wanda is in at 16. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 17 or more. I am going to count it down so we can keep it moving along. And Wanda, I encourage you to use it just in case there. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Look at the pink toe beans on that little.
I know, the little toe beans. I know.
Oh my God. So just living his good life.
All right, there is the kitty bit end from Karen. Wanda, she is coming to you. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, I have a choice round, and these are the ones that I had. I had some last week, and I have the remainder of them this week. They're going to be $5 choice. These are from the 50s. They're Hallmark, and these are Dolls of the Nations. Now, these might have small condition issues, but they're in very good condition. I'll try to point them all out to you. So this one is the Holland one. In the very center there, she is missing her little sequin, okay? So the little sequin is missing on her, but honestly, that's an easy fix. If you find any modern day sequin, you can bop right that on there and put that on there. So, and I don't know that if I noticed this in the other ones, but these have Viv written down there in the corner, okay? So these prominently say Viv on the back. I don't recall that the other ones had that. So I got them all at once, and I did give them a good look over, but this will be your first one at $5, and they all measure just about 7 inches tall. So if you're not familiar with these were little, this was a series Hallmark did. They also did a storybook series, and then it has like a little story on the inside, okay? So it gives you little details. And I don't want to open it too much because these are very stiff. There's actual more details up here, okay, from Hallmark and everything. So that'll be your first one. I see Timmy is in at 5. MJ Bear is in at 6. So that'll be your first one. Remember, it's missing a sequin right there. Now, also remember, some of these were from a different era, okay? Some of the stuff isn't fully accepted by today's standards, but it was a different era. So this one is the one that represents China. This one does have its little sequin, again, in very, very good condition. No signatures on the inside that, if I can open it, I don't want to bend it. So again, it has like a little detailed story in there telling you about it. So Timmy is in at 8. Thank you so much. So there is the one that represents China. The colors are very vibrant. This one's my personal favorite. He does have a little crease on the back part of him, but it is Cowboy Joe. And I got to imagine that he's the one representing the USA. So he is really kitschy, really fun. I love that face. And again, I didn't point out, all these have their feathers. A lot of times they're missing their feathers. But this dude right here, and he's working out. I mean, he's got a butt on him, I'm not afraid to say. I don't know if I can show you, but there's a little teeny tiny crease that goes around, goes across. Let's see if we can hold it up here. There you can see the crease more on that side, okay? So here's your Cowboy Joe. He's, howdy partner, I'm a Cowboy Joe. I'm from the US of A. So that is your third choice. Again, all measuring just about 7 inches tall. He does have his sequin. It's represented right there on his little holster. And last but not least, we have Anne of England checking in. I'm from England. My tea and crimpets, and I love these colors. So again, in very good condition. So we are in at 8. We're looking for 9 or more. There is the inside, and I do believe they say Viv on the back. Okay, so
William said they all say Viv on the back.
Do they all say Viv on the back? Thank you, because I was like, oh Lord, did I misrepresent something? Because okay. So thank you, William. Thank you so much. So again, it's going to be choice on England, and then this one will be Joe. Gosh, I love these. And then we have China. China is represented. And then we're going to hold up Holland, and we're going to do a countdown. So you can pick 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let's do a countdown. We're looking for 9 or more. We are doing just in case for active bidders. So we'll count down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. These are a nice thick stock too. So if you pop these in flower frogs, they're not gonna, bow or bend over or crease. They're really fun. This is a great series. So, and
there's an album that you can find to collect them all in. Too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That is hard to find. I've only seen one of the albums.
All right. So it looked like Tammy got in there with a 10. Let me double check. So that means Timmy, you get choice at 11. So you get first choice at 11. And then Tammy, you'll be back up at 10. So Timmy, you get first choice. Let's make sure we're scrolled up here. And that will be at 11. So let me know if you were interested, and we'll go by the countries. England. Hello, John. Good to see you, sir. Joe. This one will be China. And then this one will be Holland.
Timmy wants them all.
All right, Timmy, they're yours. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Miss Amy.
All right, let's do some dogs next. I do have several dog things tonight. Choice at 18, Jason.
Okay.
And my goodness, it's been a while since I have found one of these. And I happen to have two. I actually found them at different times, but these are Norcrest. And there is a whole series of dogs, one for a different one for each month, just like the month angels. And there's also a series of cats. The cats are a little bit harder to come by than the dogs are, although I maybe have found maybe 4 of the dogs in the last 10 or 12 years. So they're not very easy to find either. But I have 2 tonight, and I have June, which reminds me of Cocker Spaniel. I think that is the kind of dog that it's supposed to be. Now, I will say that all of the flowers, the collar, and the bow here on the back are cold painted. All right. No chipping on either one of them, but there are slight little paint scratches in the bow. I'm not really seeing anything on the flowers. Maybe there's a teeny little tiny pinpoint right there on the red rose, but really that's it. Very, very good condition on these. And these are made by Norcrest. They never really had any sort of foil sticker on them that I know of. This one does have made in Japan on the little doggy butt back there. And so does this one. But this one is the little August one. These are very, very collectible. Fun to find the series. The most collectible one out of the series, if you can imagine, is the October for both the dogs and the cats. But this one's gone to the beach. Has a little beach ball here. So the red and the orange on this one is all cold paint. Again, just a couple little paint scratches here and there on the cold paint, but no chipping, minimal crazing. Very, very cute. I love both of these. So I thought I would bring them tonight since we're in June and it feels like August. So, you know, it felt like it was fitting for them to come tonight.
These are so hard to find.
They are very hard to find.
If this is a series you guys want to collect, this is a great start price to get 2 of these months because they are all equally hard to find. At least
they are.
Some of the other holidays.
What I should have done was find the picture of them all together so you could see all of the series together.
Right.
Because every single dog is different and they're doing something related to the month that they're in. Same with the cats. And they're all different colored. Like the cats come in green and blue and pink, all different colors. Not super realistic, but very, very kitschy and cute. So measurement for these guys, they do measure 3.5 by 2.25. Okay, so that's the size there. All right, so I see Blueberry's in at 19 and William was in at 18. And this is for choice. Winner can certainly take both if they would like as well. So we're going to count these down. Yes, it is the first day of summer tomorrow. It certainly feels like it to me.
It does.
All right, we're going to count these pups down, looking for 20 or more on choice. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid ends.
Gosh, we have, I don't even know, we have a few. We're missing 1 or 2 for each cat and dog.
Yeah, I wish I found the July one because that would have been the trifecta of summer there. All right, there's the puppy dog bid end. Thank you so much. So William put in a just in case at 38 over Blueberry is 19. So for 20, William, let me know which month that you would like. And then Blueberry gets second choice. If William doesn't take both.
And the first one of these I ever found was a Christmas one.
August. All right.
Okay.
August is going to William. You got it, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
So good. So Blueberry Barn, you have choice on August. No, wait, you have choice on June. June. So let Miss Amie know if you're interested in the June one. And
just watch the chat. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm going to try to get my choice rounds out of the way. If y'all love some squeaks and you love some Ruthie Newton, I got you covered right here, okay? $18 choice. I do believe, oh, she's taking it, Amie. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. These are all in overall good condition. They're two different series of this girl from what I believe. So, but again, they're all in very good condition, $18 start, and they are all squeaky. Okay. So this is going to be your first one. She is wearing this peachy, we're just going to call it orange. Okay. She's wearing an orange little dress. She's in very good condition. First one at $18. She has the one where the head moves. Okay. Now, Amie, does she have a name?
No. The boy's name is Rompy.
Yes. And isn't she chunky?
She does have, I think it's a chompy.
Chompy. Yes, because Chompy. My eyes always read chunky. I'm like, how rude is that to call that poor little squeak? But again, it says sun rubber there on the back, okay? And I believe this is a little harder color to find.
I've never found one with a movable head.
Oh, well, I have two of them with movable heads. So,
wow.
Okay, that's saying something. Amie is one of the queens of squeak toys. So if you've never found it, yeah. And in some light, she kind of reads a little pink, but this is your first one. If anyone's interested at 18, she's in very good condition. She does squeak, squeaker alert. I don't want to squeak it too loud in case any animals hear, but overall you can see little paint wear, but not too much, and she is soft. So that'll be your first choice at 18. Then we have the yellow one. Okay, so the yellow one, she's a little firmer, but she does squeak. So, and most of these do stand on their own. Now, I didn't do a lot to clean them. It's as is. I bought a collection. So this will be your second one at $18, and this is the yellow one, again, sun rubber. Again, she would look great in your squeaks and with your dolls. She'd be really fun in a summer display. So this is your yellow one. This is what I believe is the older one. And this one, the head does not move on her, okay? Then I have, these are great for the 4th of July. So I have the red one, okay? So I have the red one. Now this one does say Julie on the back, okay? I don't know if that's cleanable. I have no idea. I didn't try to do anything. But she does say Julie on the back. So Deborah, thank you. I see you in at 18. Again, these all measure 8.5 inches tall, and they are in very good vintage condition. So 19 or more, you could pick the red one. And then I saved the blue one for last because I think the two of these in your 4th of July display would look really, really good. So the blue one, her head spins as well. Wow. That's kind of creepy. But again, same exact size, and squeaker alert. She squeaks as well. So again, they have most of their paint, the blushing, minimal paint wear, and again, they are sun rubber. So I'll quickly show them to you again, and we're going to do a countdown so we can move on. You can get the blue one, and we're looking for 19 or more. These are on the Ruthie Newton sun rubber squeaks. I have the red one, and the red one is in very good shape. Please remember, it does say Julie on the back. I have the yellow one that is available. Thank you, Robin. I see you in at 19. Thank you so much. So I have the yellow one, and then I'm going to call this one the orange one, although it reads very peach, pinky in some lights, and her head does move as well. Okay. I think this one's a little harder to find when I was searching online.
I agree.
I didn't see it. So
the blue dress and the peach dress are, yeah.
If you guys want to start a collection, you could start one, or if you need one to fill in, I got you covered, and we will just claim by colors, okay? We'll claim by color. So we're in at 20. Let's start that countdown. We're looking for 21 or more, and we are doing just in case. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I got you, girls. Hang on. We got Dana at 21. I got a handful of rubber squeaks. I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man. We got Patty also with a 21, so you guys will have to break that. We had Robin coming in with a just in case of 21. Thank you guys so much. And again, we will claim by colors. So Robin, you get first choice. Congrats at 22. So let me know by color. It'll be blue, red, yellow, or orange. And of course, you have first right to take all of them. But let me know if you're interested in the blue, the red, yellow, or orange. And then we'll just quickly move backwards. So folks, ladies, if you had any ideas on the one that you wanted, just be prepared after Robin, if it's available. you might get choice of it. So again, just let me know. Boy, this looks like a hot mess in my hands. Which colors you're interested in. All right, Robin, thank you so much. You got an instant collection. Congratulations. Thank you, Robin. And thank you all for the bids.
That's
right,
much easier than making a hard decision on which colors I want.
This
for
is
sure.
true.
All right, sticking with Ruthie Newton, $30, Jason.
Right.
I'm going to do this next.
You got it.
If you guys saw my Elkhorn video that came out on Sunday, you will see this in the video. And I was just shocked and amazed that I found this, because I have talked about many times here on the live sales when I have the linen-like Ruthie Newton books that the hardcover books are incredibly hard to find. And I actually have another one tomorrow night, which is Peter Rabbit. But this one I have never, ever even seen in the wild before. So it is a hardcover, Pussycats and Puppy Dogs, my favorite of the Ruthie Newton illustrations by far. And it does date to 1936 is the publication on it. It does have a little inscription on the front, and I'll show you that in a second. I just wanted to show you the outside. This currently is listed for $70 over on eBay. There are not any that you can find elsewhere right now. It doesn't come around very often. There is another publication that came out 10 years later, and that one's not even available. Of course, there's going to be some wear on the corners. They typically have that, but nothing's falling apart. No naughty children scribbles on the inside. The only thing I wanted to note was that it was gifted a Merry Christmas Joyce from Uncle, I can't read that, and Aunt Amie, December 1937. You can see the copyright 1936 down there at the bottom. But let's look at the cute illustrations, because that is really what we want to see. So if you're familiar with the linen-like version, a lot of these are the same pictures that are in here, but quintessential Ruthie Newton, if I might say so. So there's storybooks, and then there's full color illustrations that are in here. Some of the cutest around. She's definitely one of my favorite illustrators for animals. My favorite spread is coming up very soon. It's kind of in the middle of the book. I did want to show you all the pictures in here because it's darn cute. So this one, the story of the birthday party, is definitely my favorite. That's my favorite spread for the puppies and kitties. This one, that would be so cute to build a little birthday display around. And Ruthie Newton made little kitty and puppy squeak toys, which Jason also found some of, that match these illustrations. So cute.
Poor guy's got his tail between his legs.
I know. We've got a few more pages left, and these are nice thick. These are not linen-like. These are nice thick paper pages in here. So very nice condition, I will say, from 1936 for sure. Just a little bit of wear to the cover that was pretty typical for the time. MJ, I see your 30. Thank you so much. And the other hardcover book I have is Peter Rabbit, tomorrow night. And that's the end. All right. So all the pages are there that are supposed to be there. And of course, we've got cute little puppy graphics here on the back side. I love that one. All right. So it does measure 9 3/4 by 13 1/4. And we are going to count it down. Deborah, I just saw you pop in there with a 35. So we are looking for 36 or more. I'm going to count it down. Don't forget the just in cases because of the lag. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I like that Mama Kitty's reading Big Wild Wolf.
She's schooling them youngins. She's schooling them to be careful.
They're listening very intently too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There is the book bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Deborah had the high bid at 35. MJ put in that just in case. So MJ, congratulations for 36. It is coming to you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And Amy, you do find some of the best books. You seriously.
I love to look for books.
You do.
They're one of my favorite things to look for.
All right, guys, I'm going to switch gears a little bit. Not so heavy on the kitsch, but you can use this in with your kitsch, and it's that time of the year. I have a crewel, and I love this because it's all white, and it is great for your mermaid bathroom. It has this gorgeous angelfish on the front. It has a seahorse on it. It has the seaweed. We even have a starfish. We have what I think is just, I think we have a sand dollar represented as well, and a seashell. It's in very good, clean condition. It's going to be very easy to ship because it is just on a frame. It's just on a frame. So
I've never seen a crewel that is all one color.
Neither have I. And
love that.
When I saw this, I thought, gosh, someone in our community needs this for their gallery wall. This is great to interchange. It's very mod. It's very different. It's going to fit in a lot of different decors, and it's very clean too for it being all white. So it measures 15 inches wide by 12 inches tall. And again, let me get in here so you guys can see it has great depth, even though it is all in white. Okay. And it does have some black. So you do see some of the other seaweed in there. So you have the angelfish with the bubbles. And again, it's very textual. You know, it has a lot of texture.
And the fact that it's so clean, beautiful white, it's amazing.
And I love the fact that they didn't really put it in a wooden frame. I think that it's going to float on a wall beautifully. Like if you guys have, I don't think necessarily a white wall, but if you guys have maybe like, I don't know, a colored wall, whether it be blue or if it be seafoam green or even a tan wall, you pop this on, it's going to look really, really nice. This would make a great background if you guys wanted to do something kind of nautical, something in like a mermaid bathroom kind of feel. If you had some mermaids, you could place them in front. But again, it is this gorgeous crewel. I know, Susan, I never saw one like this, and I snagged it. I was like, somebody in the community is going to need this for a gallery wall. I know that crewels, I know they sell very well over on Instagram, but I know some of our YouTube folks enjoy them as well. So I wanted to give you guys a chance. And I thought $25 for this is a great price. It is a nice size. It's not going to be too much to ship because of us using a pirate ship. And again, it is just literally here on the wooden frame. Now, somebody put some Scotch tape on it. I don't know why. I don't really see a need for it. I don't know. Maybe they had something over the back. It is just stapled onto there. So if you wanted to take it off, you could. But again, it's in superb condition. I do think it's very unique, seeing that it's all white. This would be great if you guys had a coastal home, if you guys, decorated like a Florida room or something like that. With this color, if you guys had some like pink, flamingos to put in front, it's going to pop. And again, very quickly, there's no pools in it. There's no stains in it. There's no smells to it. And again, we have an angelfish. We have a seahorse. We have bubbles. We have what I believe is I just said it, now I forgot. We have the sand dollar, a shell, and then we have a starfish. So we have Audrey in at 25. Thank you so much, Audrey. Again, I sort of looked a little bit online. I couldn't find this. So, but again, it's white on white with a little bit of, it's not really dark black. It's almost like a gray. So thank you so much, Robin, in at 26. And again, it's not framed, which I like it. It's just on the board. It's on a stretched board. So it is framed, but it doesn't have like a wooden frame that you can see. So let's go ahead and do a countdown on it. We're in at 27 with Audrey. We are doing just in case. Again, it is a crewel, no stains, in very good condition, 15 by 12. 15 by 12 if you guys are just popping in. So let's do the countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Looking for 28 or more. The bid end from Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen, for being our official mod and bid ender, along with Kim, Desert Gal. Thank you, ladies, so much. We couldn't do it without our mods. We just simply couldn't. So there's the bid end. Thank you so much. You didn't need it, Audrey. So it's coming to you for $27. Congratulations. Thank you all for the bids. All right, Miss Amy.
And I don't know if you guys saw, Kim just put in the chat that Jason and I are planning on doing some Christmas sales in July. Yes. And I can say that, Jason and I are mega Christmas lovers. And we specifically save good stuff back for July, just to get everybody in the mood for what's to come in November. I can say that. Like, I know some of the stuff because I've seen it at Jason's house. Like, I know what's coming in July. So be looking on for that. Jason and I do plan to do at least one Wednesday sale with All Christmas. And I've got some Christmas in July's on my channel planned coming up. Barb of Winking Owl Antiques is one. Misty and Tina is going to do, they're all going to do sales with me. And I have one that I'm still working out the details for. So stay tuned for that because we love our Christmas. So yes. All right. 28, Jason.
Got it.
Okay. I do have one handmade piece for tonight. And first and foremost, I want to thank Karen G for this amazing tin that she purchased from an Instagram sale. And I absolutely love the colors with it. And I knew exactly what needed to live on here. It's kind of how my crafty brain works. The critter it wants to live where it wants to live. And this is a Joseph Originals flocked little kitty. It is flocked ceramic and has these bright yellow eyes. And so I immediately knew where Kitty wanted to live. She wanted to be in a little summer flower arrangement. So it is on this really cool Stanley deodorizer can with these very mod daisies and bright orange and yellow and little pops of white on there. I've added some vintage miniature ball trim to the top and the bottom. I have added a little flocked millinery vintage flower to the kitty ear. And I didn't test these. Usually I do. No, her eyes don't glow. Sometimes they do. I've had Joseph owls before where the eyes have glowed, but kitty eyes don't glow. I have added a little sparkly stem, vintage kitsch-tastic plastic, a little vintage daisy. This is a little vintage cupcake candle holder flower. I've added a rhinestone in there, vintage flower, vintage little orange mushroom, some more little vintage flowers and sparkly stems. And there is the back. I've signed it back here on the back side. And the Joseph Original sticker was not on little kitty friend there on the back. Sometimes they have them and sometimes they don't. But he is flocked ceramic, cute for summer or spring. It does measure 6 1/4 inches tall and about 2 1/4 inches wide. I kind of, if anything hangs off the side, that's kind of where I get the measurement from. But definitely one of a kind. And I will be doing some Christmas crafting too. I just have to get my bins back out to see what I have to work with. All right, I see Miss Wanda's in at 28. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 29 or more. I am going to count Kitty down. Hi, Greg. Greg is in at 29. So we're looking for 30 or more. And don't forget those just in cases because of the gnarly lag that we have, you guys. All right, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meow, meow. Bit end.
Gosh, and each one of these are one of a kind, thought out and handcrafted by Amie with she puts a lot of work and quality into these. I love each one we have.
All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. So Greg did have a 29 bid, but Wanda put in the just in case. So Wanda's going to take it for 30. Congratulations, Wanda. Thank you so much.
All right. My next round is going to start at $25. And I actually purchased this Sunday morning from its original owner. And thank God her mother took it from her and put it in a bag because she spent her life in an attic. And thank God she was in a bag because that bag allowed her to be brand new. So if you guys aren't familiar with what this is, this is a pajama bag. I have a few in my own collection. And I did sell a blue one last year with Amie with the same exact face. This one is a yellow one. Now, what's very, very good about this one is it still has its original housing. It still has its original cage on the inside that holds it, so it's going to sit. A lot of times these were little plastic cages in there and they would get broke, so then it would be kind of flat, okay? But she sits on her own. She even has her original tag still on the bottom, and that doesn't want to focus, but I will tell you that she was distributed by RST Toy Company of New York, New York, okay? So I see Kathy in at 25. She even has her original. It's very clean. It's a ribbon that says, I am a pajama bag. Her zipper is very, very clean. I will zip it back up, but I just wanted to show you guys, if we can, without damaging it. You can kind of see the white in there. There's like a white stick. That's like a little cage that holds that together, so you could go ahead and put your pajamas in there, okay? Or anything else you wanted to store. So the zipper moves very freely, really good. She is a great statement piece. She'd be great in an Easter display. She has no funky smells, maybe just a little bit of discoloration to the yellow. Quite frankly, I don't find the yellow ones all that often. When I do see these, it's usually a blue one or a pink one. And again, she has her little hat on, her little bonnet. Then she is a rubber face. So she is a rubber face. So if you guys are into, collecting rubber face plush, this is a crossover. And then all of her little locks and all of her curls are in very superb condition. Now, the arms really aren't all that movable. They're kind of sewn in to be one up and one down. And again, she's going to be a gorgeous statement piece in your doll collection, or even if you want to use her, you could store things in her. She is about 14 inches tall, okay?
I haven't seen one of these in forever.
I saw one that I passed on, and it was completely played with and completely destroyed. And these are getting harder to find all the time, especially if they have the original cage in them. And I like the cage because they do sit on their own. Like she's sitting here on the computer right now on her own. So if she doesn't have that, then you need to come up with some other kind of way to stuff that so it, sits on its own. There's no moth holes. There's no stains. She has her original. Now it wants to focus tag on the bottom. Again, it has its original ribbon that says, I am a pajama bag. I mean, this is in like new condition. It doesn't even have any weird smells. And again, literally when I was at the market, the woman pulled the bag out. I was telling me it was completely covered in soot and gray. And I cringed because I was like, oh, this poor bag is going to be covered. No, it was that thin plastic bag that saved her because she's been in an attic since the 60s. So, and the ribbon is in pink. So, okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and do a countdown. We are looking for 26 or more on the 1960-ish pajama bag doll. She is in superb condition. Again, it is a rubber face. She is a blonde. They did make brunettes. I have seen them with some black hair too. Again, superb condition. Look how great the fabric and the plush is. Even has its original ribbon on it. Even the seam is in good condition, and the zipper moves with ease. There's no rust. Sometimes they can get rusty too. So, all right, let's do a countdown. I see Susan in. Thank you so much. In at 26. If you guys are interested, you might want to do it just in case, because you don't really find these this clean and in this good a condition that often. So counting it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. These are really fun that you can sit on.
Didn't you have one at Easter time that had the bunny ears on it?
That one was the one I hoarded that one for myself.
Oh, you hoarded that one. Okay.
Yes. Yep.
I remember you found one.
And I do have a Valentine's Day one in our collection too. But then I did sell a blue one with you last year. Right, so it's Susan's 26. Kathy's just in case of 35. 27. Kathy, congratulations. It's coming to you. All right, Miss Amie.
Okay, 36, Jason.
Okay.
I love this elephant. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram. I found these a few weeks ago. I actually found this elephant and 2 different kinds of dogs. I have a teal dog that's coming tomorrow night with Jamie, but I only found the one elephant. And I can say, like, I see these vinyl animals, but they're usually in very poor shape. They're usually full of holes or tears in the vinyl, or ears are missing or something. This guy is in amazing condition. I have the smaller dog. It's listed over on Vamp right now, also in excellent condition. They're all in really, really good shape. Now, this is a much larger elephant. They also made this one same elephant, different colorway, a little bit smaller. This one is larger, and he is in kind of a cornflower blue is the blue that's on there, and kind of a maroony red. I thought like he would be cool for 4th of July. I liked the colorway in him. He does come in another colorway as well, but I really like this one. And there's no holes. There's no tears in the stitching. He doesn't have, like, all the stuffing is good in there. Sometimes that can get compacted and some of the legs will start to bend. He's really, really nice condition. And the fact that his ears are still there is also equally amazing. Look at that. I love it.
So good.
Really nice, bright, colorful. These can fade over time as well. The only kind of thing that, like, maybe the rope, I'm trying to be nitpicky here, is a little discolored. It's probably supposed to be more of a brighter blue, and it's kind of faded over time. And I'll show you the bottom. This is usually where it starts down in here and in the middle seam. That's usually where the issues start with these. But I've never run across this guy in the wild before. He is large. He does measure, where are you? 9.5 by 9 3/4 by like 3.5 wide there.
Very.
He's really cool. So he's a big guy. I see purple and green. Hello, welcome. Just popped in there with a 38. So we are looking for a 39 or more on Mr. Elephant. He would, I imagine this in, like, surrounded by peanuts, like a big bowl of peanuts. That's what I picture with him. For 4th of July. That would be fun. So we're looking for 41 or more. Blueberry just popped in there with a 40. So we're looking for 41 or more. I am going to count him down. Don't forget those just in cases or final bids. Don't wait to put them in. The lag is crazy. All right. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can't. I was going to try and make it. It didn't work. Once in a while I can make it, but I can't do it.
I got you, Amie.
Thanks.
I love his rope tail. That's my favorite part on him.
He's pretty
little nubbin.
And I really didn't clean him. This was how I found him, like,
so
super clean. All right, there's the bit end from Karen.
Wait, now, however you see it, because I'm seeing it two different ways between StreamYard and the phone. I'm seeing that.
I'm also seeing it different on both devices.
Yeah. So you got to go by what you see, Amie.
So it came before the bit end on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how you see it on yours as well?
Me too.
Okay.
Me too.
So purple and green had it just in case of 64, but blueberry had it just in case of 65. So 465. Congratulations. Blueberry elephant is coming to you. Thank you so much.
And Amie, I screenshotted it in case you ever need it. So I have it. So
I got it.
Thank you guys. So good. All right, guys. I'm going to switch gears on you. We're going to go away from plush. And I don't know if you guys were here last week, but I had bought a whole bunch of new old stock. It was actually people's wedding gifts, and it was actually their shower gifts too from a wedding in the 60s, and they just put it away. And I bought it all. So you're going to get, I have some more towels. I have some pillowcases, but tonight you're going to get both of these new old stock unused dish towels. But with each one I sell, you're going to get the original card because they threw the original card in. So for $15, you get the original for your shower, and you're going to get two of these. They're in very good condition. They're very stiff. They have their original tag on them. They are the Star Tex, and it's your kitchen terries, okay? They are in fun pinks and dark pinks, and they're in superb condition. So you'll get them both. And on the front, we even have the original measurements of 16 by 20.
Did you find these at the same time you found the ones last week?
Yeah, I actually have probably 6 boxes of old stock. You know, and some of them is some more towels. Some of it is going to be some linens for the bed. This is the only kitchen stuff that I had from them. So they got this as a shower gift. So you're going to get them both. They are double-sided and they are in very good condition. Now, I tell you, they smell like library. So y'all are going to want to wash them, but they're not going to hit you like, whoa, right out the gate. Like, there's like a must to them. They just smell like they've been stored. Okay. So 15, you're going to get them both. You're going to get them both. And if you guys know, trying to find vintage towels in good condition is getting harder and harder.
They just get softer the more that you wash them too. Agreed.
And as long as you wash them on a soft setting, you're not going to lose a lot of the decal or a lot of the scene that's on them. So I'm going to slightly open them because they literally just used to glue these. They used to staple them, pin them, or glue the tags on. Now these are glued on, and I kind of want the tag to stay on. But again, you guys can see these towels are in very good condition. They've never been used. I would have had an original box for them, but the box sustained most of the wear, so I had to get rid of the box. So you're bidding $15. You're going to get both of the new old stock towels. Gosh, even to have the graphics, that rooster on the front is fun. You guys, it's like a twofer. You could take that off and pop that into a display if you want to. And both of them measure 16 by 29. So Kathy, thank you. I see you in at 15. Give me a moment to highlight that. Thank you so much. And again, you get both of these and you get the original for your shower. So and last week's towels were from their wedding reception. So again, in the upcoming sales that me and Amie have, I will have more towels and I will have more new.
Jason, do you know what color catchers are? Have you heard of that?
Say that again.
Color catchers. Do you know what those are?
That you throw that in the washing machine, right?
Yeah. It's just a paper sheet. If you guys don't know what those are, if you're nervous about washing vintage linens, towels, tablecloths, hankies, anything like that, or color bleed, if you're worried about that sort of thing, those are a great thing to have on hand. You could use them in any temperature of water. You just throw a couple in there, and then if anything comes off of it, just sucks it right in, and it doesn't stain anything that you're washing. So
truth be told, Amie, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a lucky man. Tina warned me never touch that washer or dryer, and I'm okay with that. So not only are there flowers on this, but there's also a butterfly. So I want you guys to also know that there is a butterfly flying around these gorgeous roses, I believe, or some other, maybe they are geraniums. I don't know, but they're gorgeous flowers. Is that color sheets? Yes, that's what Amie was talking about. Yep, yeah, absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. So let's do a countdown. Kathy, you got them at 15. You're going to get both of them. It won't be on choice. And you're going to get the original shower card. Let's do it. Let's count it down. We might want to use it just in case somebody comes in there at the end. So 16 or more, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. These would also make good hand towels for the bathroom. So you don't have to use them in the kitchen. They would make good hand towels if this is kind of what you have in your bathroom. So, but again, you are going to want to wash them. They've been stored since the 60s. So Kathy, thank you so very much. And congratulations. You get both of those towels for $15. All right, Miss Amie.
I don't know what I want to do next.
I know. All of our stuff is so fun. Right. I know.
I don't know. All right. $30, Jason. Okay. We'll do this next. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't wake up a sleeping puppy because I have a squeak toy. Squeaker alert. Okay. This is a hard, I've never come across this Mobley squeak before. It also comes with some fabric ears. The fabric ear ones are even harder to find than the all rubber one. But this is an Edward Mobley 1962 squeaky poodle, and it is kind of getting washed out. She's light blue, all right, is the color of the fur. It's not really, you can kind of see the true color kind of right in there. She's pretty good. A lot of the paint is still good on there. She's pretty clean. I did clean her. She did brighten up a little bit, but overall she was pretty good condition when I found her. She does have the little Betty by eyes. You can see she's got little blue eyes. Sometimes with these Mobley squeaks, the eyes can get kind of hazy if they're not stored properly, but hers are nice and bright, and they do work. I know it's really hard to show the Betty Bye eyes, but there they are. She's taking a nap.
So cute.
But she's got little eyelashes, little actually fiber eyelashes that go across the eyes, and a little pink collar. And you can move the head so you can kind of change the pose if you, and then you can. I'm not going to speak it anymore though because it's very loud.
Right.
I will wake up my dog, and then she will bark right along with me. But she is marked here on the back. It's not going to focus, but it says the Edward Mobley Company, 1962, and Aero Rubber Plastic Corporation. And then there's a patent number on the head. I like that Edward Mobley usually stamped both the head and the body so that you knew that it was all original, because there were some copycats out there that were trying to copycat. There is a tiny little yellow mark that I have seen in lots of different squeak toys. That does not come off of there. Tends to happen over time with these, but pretty good. And I will say, like, she can stand on her own. Sometimes these can get warped and then you just want to flop over, but this one is nice and sturdy. And I like how they sculpted the one ear that's kind of just flapping away on the side. And measurement is 11.5 inches tall, 7 inches wide, and about 4.5 there. But really nice sculpted fur texture on there. And if you do happen to come across the fabric ear one, you got a good one. They don't come around very often, for sure. Well, I see Miss Lacey Lane, welcome in, is in at 32, and Sherry was in at 31. Melanie just popped in there with a 33. So we're looking for 34 or more on the 1962 blue Puda Edward Mobley. And we're going to count Puda down: 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bidden. Oh, Laura Yan, you have one with the fabric ears. Lucky you.
God, I love that poodle. I love that.
Cindy Lou, I like that you called it the party ear. I'm here to party.
It is. So cute. Nothing speaks more 50s or 60s than these squeaks.
All right, there is the poodle bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Sherry, your just in case did come in after the bid end on both my ends here. I'm seeing Lacey. This is coming to you for 34. Lacey, you are a new name to me. I don't think that you've purchased from me before. So do make sure and email me your information so I can get Puda to you. Thank you so much.
All right, you guys. I may have screamed. No. Maybe I eked a little bit when I found these this week, okay? I've collected Christmas for probably 25, 30 years. Maybe we'll just call it 30 years, okay? I have never, ever found these in this colorway, okay? They're in very good condition. They are going to start out at $20 each. They're non-traditional colored Christmas. They are these little gnomes, and they are in pink, and they are in blue.
I've never seen that colorway before either.
And they are superb because they don't, if you guys love non-traditional Christmas, these are for you. These could be your Easter. They could be your all year long. I know, William, never have I, and they are in very good condition. The only thing is one of them has the girl's name. I think her name is Sharon. Sharon put her name on a few of them. So
wait, are those the two on the end? Are they playing like maracas?
Yes. And
maracas.
And you know, like they use they're usually red.
Yeah, the little berry stems.
Yes, but they're the little berries, and it's a light blue and a pink. It's everything on these is either white, pink, or blue. Okay.
I love them.
The faces are the plastic gnome faces. They have the chenille beards. I'm getting goosebumps holding these. I love them so much. The little chenille arms are blue. The hats are pink. They even have their little pipe cleaner hooks in all of their hats. Each and every one of them is marked made in Japan or Sharon. And it has the mica glitter down on the bottom. If my camera wants to focus, there we go. It does twinkle a little bit for you. And they have all their parts. So you're going to choose at $20 each.
The saxophone.
The Mr. Saxophone. I mean, and he even has the wooden, he has the cardboard piece at the tip. So you got that one. Now the bottom here is the spun cotton and then the plastic face. And then you have like the flocked cardboard, let's call it, for the little top. He has, come on, focus. Let me hold this up. So he has the violin. He is so fun. Now that is bent down. I'm not going to bend it up because if you bend that paper violin too many times, you're going to lose the top. So there's that one. And then you have your whole little maraca band. You have your little summer Christmas maraca band. So you have him playing, and then you have another one. So that's how we're going to claim them.
It's the Christmas in July band.
Yes, the faces are plastic, Dusty. These aren't the composition ones. So these would be like the later ones, okay? German used a lot of the composition, but Japan seemed to use a lot of the plastic faces. They do, Tracy, they do look like cotton candy. And again, these are in superb condition, but the faces are plastic. This is like that flocked paper, let's call it, and then the body is the spun cotton, and they are in superb condition. They look brand new. Like, I literally took a double take. I thought, is this a reproduction? No. Each one is stamped Japan on the bottom, and they all have their little hooks because usually, people back in the day, they hooked the metal hook in and it ripped their hat. These are not. And again, that's how you're going to claim them. You'll either claim saxophone, violin, maraca, or maraca. And again, I didn't give you a measurement. Each one of these is 2 inches tall, and these are in such good condition. The colors on these, honest to Pete, if you guys do a non-traditional Christmas, I mean, it's crazy. So let's do a countdown. Our man William is in at 20. Thank you so much, sir. So we're looking for 21 or more. And again, it will be on choice. The only condition issue is on some of them. I want to say Jessica. It was Sharon. Sharon, she said, nope, they're mine. So let's count it down. 21 or more. We'll count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 21 or more. The bid end from Karen G. Again, thank you so much, Karen. Thank you, Kim of Desert Gal. If you guys get a chance, please put in Gavin's links. Please put in your links, Kim. Let's get some more followers out here to the folks in the YouTube community. So there's our bid end. So here's the tough question, William. Are you going to be the Yoko Ono and split the band up? Or are you going to keep the mariachi pixie band together? So just let me know, sir. And if there's any left, we'll bring them back in the recap. So just let me know, William, how many you wanted and which ones by the instruments.
You're going to need all of them, Jason. So the band is staying together.
Okay. Thank you so much. They're very happy. They said
all is right in the Kitschmas world. Yes.
It is.
Okay. This is going to be my highest start item for the evening. It's going to start at $40. And I'm starting at that high because this guy doesn't exist on the internet. I've never run across one of these before. I know that there's cats and dogs like this, but I have never personally found one in the wild before. A lot of these were, this is made by Handcrafted, all right, and does have the foil sticker here. A lot of these were exclusively distributed in Australia. I know a lot of Instagram kitsch collectors that live in Australia have some of these, but I don't see very many people actually have these in their collection. This is not a bank. It is just a puppy dog. And it has the lenticular eyes. If you can see, it's that kind of hologram stuff in there. And they kind of open and close the eyes, or wink, if you will. But puppy dog is getting smart. He's reading a book down here. Now, there's no chips to the piece, but there is some paint loss, and most of it is on the back. There's a little scratching to the nose, but this is real fur up here for the tuft of hair. I love the fur. It just looks like so studious. Like you just want to comb it. I love it. And it's a large figurine. You can see how large it is compared to my head. But most of the paint loss is here on the back. This is pretty typical. This is 100% cold painted. these figurines. There are cat versions like this as well, and they have like real little metal frame glasses that are attached to the ceramic in there. Sometimes there's figurines. I have a cat that is kind of up here in the corner right there. She's got those metal applied glasses and has chained babies. Totally different maker. But a lot of times these will go missing on those particular figurines. But I can't believe that I found this, because I did kind of let out an audible squeal. So if anybody happens to be in a store with me and I let out an audible squeal, it's usually a good thing. So yeah. Jason has experienced this before. Yeah. So has Tina and Bill. They've all heard me squeal down the aisle. But measurement for this guy, he's 6.5 by 7. So pretty large and in charge. Definitely kitsch-tastic figurine. But if nobody's interested in that, that is okay. I will probably just keep him because he kind of looks like my dog Maisie. So
cute.
Move it on over to Jason.
All right. And he's serious kitsch, y'all. That's some serious kitsch right there. All right. So we're going to switch from the ceramics. I have a blow mold. Okay. I have a blow mold that was made in Hong Kong. If you guys are looking for one of these, and I've been lacking on the contract with Amie. I haven't had deer for a long time. So I have this big-eared, long-necked deer. He is a blow mold. He is plastic. So maybe you guys want one of these long-eared, big-eared deer, but you don't want a ceramic one because you're afraid it might fall and break. This guy right here for you. So again, his paint is in really good condition. A lot of times these sustain some more. They sustain different paint wear than the ceramic one. So this one is very vibrant with no chips, no cracks. Mary Beth, thank you so much for the 20. You can see even the paint back here, those little specks are intact. The eyes have very good paint. It's painted really, really good. Even the ears, no chips.
I have the ceramic version of this guy. Same pose.
I love these deers. My goodness. And then there is your back. Now, it is a little muted here on the snout. The other example I found online, it was pretty much the same way. And if I can get the light to catch it, you'll see there's an embossing on the bottom. That is where it says Hong Kong. It actually is embossed Hong Kong right here on the bottom, okay? So, Leanne, thank you so much for your 22. The measurements on this deer are 7 inches tall by 6 inches wide. And what's fun about these is you can leave them out all year long. And then at Christmas time, you can put a little bow around the neck if you want to. Switch the bow out. Do a little patriotic for, the upcoming holiday, whatever you want. She does sit nice. There's no wobble. Sometimes the blow molds weren't the best and they don't sit flat. This one will sit flat. I'll get in here. You can see there's no scuffs, no issues. The paint on the eyes are superb. Even the body, and then even those little dots are right there. Now, they did not do the dots on the other side. So, hello, Becky. Good to see you guys. If you aren't subscribed to Becky's channel, it's right there. It's Vintage Viking Treasures. Please make sure you give her a follow. She has fun live sales Tuesday evening. So, if you guys are on the West Coast, she runs a little later, so you can go hang out with her if you want to. So, we're looking for 23 or more on the blow mold, big-eared, long-neck deer. God, I love these. This is the first one I've ever had, and that is a blow mold one. So let's do a countdown. Active bidders can use it just in case. So let's count it down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We are in at 23 right now. We're looking for 24. We're taking just in cases. I see your just in case at 30. Thank you so much. Mary Beth came in with a just in case. Stacy's got the good internet in with 35 right before that bid ends. So guys, ladies, thank you for all those bids, but it is going to go to Stacy. Thank you, Stacy. It's coming to you for $35 and congratulations. All right, Miss Amie.
All right, $30, Jason.
You got it.
I, again, have never come across one of these in the wild either. I had a pretty good picking the last couple weeks. And this, if you're not familiar, is a 1960s dog walker pose doll. There is a whole series of these pose dolls made in Japan that are walking little dogs of different breeds. And she is made by Sarco, Sarco, Japan. And I'll show you the bottom. So she is on a wood base. It is stamped made in Japan right here. She is attached to this, and it's a hard plastic. So the wood is inside, which the doll is attached to. But it's on a plastic base, and she is in amazing condition. Very, very clean. The body of the pose dolls typically are stockinette, so like a nylon, if you think pantyhose kind of material, and completely hand painted face, usually on these, and their eyes are usually multicolored. She's got green and red in her eyes, and her eyeshadow is kind of a dusty blue. And then she has this fun little polka dot skirt. She's wearing a little hat with a silver bow. Really nice and clean. Sometimes with these pose dolls, the stockinettes get holes in them very easily. No holes, no stains, no glue residue. Her hat is white felt. No staining on it at all. And then her little chenille doggo down here. Let's see if we can get the little dog to focus, because it's super cute. It's kind of off-white and then brown little curly ears. She's got a bow on. She even has a teeny tiny little tongue sticking out. And then the doll is wearing felt shoes. She does have her original little leash there. And then I do have the cover. That's probably why she's nice and clean. I do have the cover for the pose doll as well. So very easy to store her and keep her safe. The only thing I wanted to note with that is there is a little crack right here that somebody has put some tape over. But it's meant to sit down in the lip of the little stand there to keep the lid on. But of course, she needs to come out and be in all of her glory. Her skirt is pink polka dots. It's reading a little bit more red on camera, but I assure you it's pink. Pink with white polka dots.
How tall is she again, Amie?
Oh, I didn't give you a measurement. She's 8.5 inches tall by about 4 inches wide.
She's a good size.
There's much larger dog walkers than this. There's some that are over 13 inches tall. But she's of the smaller variety, and her hair is yarn. I'm not sure if that is reading on camera. She's a blondie. All right, I see Melanie's in at 30. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 31 or more. I am going to count her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. She's in really, really nice shape. Yeah.
To find the original sleeve for her, it's so good. Gosh. You find some doggone good pose dolls too, Amie.
Every once in a while. Usually when I see them, they're not in that great a condition.
Right.
Yeah. All right. There is the bid end from Karen. Melanie, congratulations. She is coming to you. Thank you so much.
All right, guys. Quick reminder, if you are not subscribed to Amie's channel, please do so. Hit the notification bell. She has a sale tomorrow night on her channel with Jamie of Mid-Century Wasted. So please head on over there tomorrow night. They have a lot of great vintage available for you. Remember, we're taking a break from Other Tucker Mondays for a little bit, so there will be no Monday sale this Monday, but I will be back for Fantastic Finds with Amie next Wednesday. So my next item, if you guys don't know what this is, you're going to think I'm crazy for the start price. I have to tell you guys, $40. This is a crazy price for this. This is for a serious kitsch collector, somebody that really loves pixies and really loves bunnies and Easter, okay? This little guy does not come around that often. A matter of fact, I've never held one of these in my hands, okay? He's in very good condition. He is actually made by the Napco company, okay? So it does have his Napco sticker. He is a little bunny boy. The same sculpt and body is also used in a lot of the Christmas pixies. You know, we have the Phyllis Diller hair going, which was very reminiscent. He does have a rubber face. Freddie, thank you so much. I see you in at 50, friend. Thank you so much.
I'm surprised too, Karen.
The color on this is superb. This isn't just some home jobby. This is an original bunny. They were sold at Easter time. So it does have the felt ears with a little lenticular in, so you can bend them just a little bit. Has like a thin little piece of metal in it. There's no major staining or fraying to the felt. Maybe a little discoloration if you look very hard because, you know, there was glue used in it. He has himself a little belly, and you can bend his feet, so he does have the animatronic, or what do you call that, Amie? It's the wire.
Armature.
Armature. I'll take armature for 1,000, Amie. So
ding, ding, ding.
He does have armature, and you can move his arms if you want, but these are, sometimes these can sell for upwards of 150 on other platforms. Mm-hmm. Like, it's crazy what folks are willing to pay up for these. The only thing different about him is you could have gotten a knee hugger with the more traditional pixie face, but this is the more late 60s face that is used with the same kind of hair. So, of course, my camera doesn't want to focus. There we go. He has blue eyes. He or she has blue eyes. There we go. It's some blue mascara in very good condition. When I did the reel, the face was dirty, so I did take a very light cloth and cleaned the face. So the rubber is very good. Measurements, 8 inches tall. 8 inches tall. And I love the color combo. I love the yellow with the orange and the blue. It's very 1960s. And again, one more time, we'll spin him around. I got to tell you, he's probably a 10 out of 10. He's in very good condition. And I couldn't believe he came from the same woman who had the pajama bag. It was part of her childhood. And thank God Mom put everything in plastic because that's what saved it. So, Nicole, thank you. I see you in at 51. I don't know if I'll ever have one of these again to offer. So, guys, if you really want to give this a home, please use it just in case. So let's count it down, looking for 52 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 52 or more. For the bid end from Karen G. Napco 1960s Bunny Boy. He is super, super hard to find. Oh, buddy, we're going to get you a home. We're going to get you a home. Someone's going to love you and take care of you. Thank you guys for those bids. There's our bid end from Karen G. So Stacy had a 55. Nicole had a just in case of 75. Sharon had a just in case of 68. So it goes to Nicole for $69. Congratulations, and thank you all so very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats, Nikki. That's a good bunny. All right. $16, Jason. And this is not for choice. You're going to get everything that you're going to see. Now, Jason, do you recall how long you, myself, and Bill have been playing the Nut Cup game?
Oh my God, probably for 2 years. Probably 2 years.
At least. So if we're out shopping and we come across some cool nut cups, we text each other, and then, you know, some of us win, you know, and we vote pretty much who finds it. Now, Jason and Bill said these are the coolest nut cups.
You won. You're the standing winner right now.
So there's 4 of them here, and these, I don't know. I thought I've never seen anything like this before. These did come from Elkhorn. If you watched my video on Sunday, I could not leave these behind because I've never seen them before. These are all made in England. So you're going to get all 4 because I found them together. So we're going to keep them together. There is one that has a foil label, and it will be the last one that I will show. And they're all stamped made in England here, and they're wax. They're wax little kitschy animal nut cups. You could craft with these, display them, turn them into Christmas ornaments, make a little collage in there, whatever you want to do. And they're illustrated by, where are my notes? Vivian Mansell. So if you're not familiar with that name, Vivian Mansell in England did a lot of postcard designs for England, postcards, ephemera, but she also did some children's books illustrations. So that's why if you Google her name, like, her illustrations don't look like this for the postcards and stuff. They're very Victorian in nature. But she did move into doing some children's books illustrations. So that's where we're getting the kitschy animals from. So the first one, I think, is a little chick. Super cute. And the next one is a cat. Meow, meow. Look at the cat. I love these. These are so good. The next one is a bowl. And there's actually some more of these that the vendor that I got them from didn't have all of the designs available, but I think there's 8 total different animals that you could find. But these were the 4 that he had. And this one I think is my favorite. And this is the one that has the foil label in it. It's a squirrel.
Oh my God.
I love him so much.
Well, I'm going to be a nut cup. I want to be one of these nut cups.
Exactly. So here's the foil label that's in here. Made in England by Mansell, exclusively distributed to Freud, Mayer, and Company in New York. So it's designed in England, but distributed in New York. So I don't know. I think if you find little plate racks, you could probably display them up, or maybe a flower frog. I don't have one handy, but they probably would fit inside of a flower frog to help prop them up. I just thought they were cool. I had never seen anything like this, so I had to get them. They do measure 6 1/4 by 5 1/4. They're all relatively about the same size. You're gonna get them all. I think they're amazing. I don't know if I can beat these nut cups. I don't know. That's pretty hard.
You set the bar pretty high, Amy. You set that bar high.
I mean, there are some cool Halloween ones. If I ever came across any, that might beat these out, but I think these are pretty fabulous. All right, so Mr. Williamson, thank you, William, for liking weird things, is in at 16. So we're looking for 17 or more. You can have a party. You can have nuts. Actually, nuts in these, and cheese, whatever you want.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to count these down. We're looking for 17 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And I'm going back to Elkhorn next weekend. So if that vendor is still there, I might get some more of these for myself because I think they're pretty fantastic.
And this is going to sound crazy, Amy. Since you showed them to me, I was thinking about getting a little clock dial and turn them into little clocks.
Oh my gosh. That's a great idea.
It'd be really fun.
Yeah. All right. There's the nutty bid end from Karen. All right. I'll bring them to the motel and we can eat cashews.
Okay.
I mean, live your life, William, whatever you want to do.
Sounds
all right.
good.
So Lisa had the high bid at 18. William did put in a just in case. So for 19, William, these are coming to you. Thank you so much.
I do love some cashews too, but my grandma always told me don't eat too many of them. You'll get a tummy ache. So you got to.
I'm a pecan girl myself.
Oh, I love a good pecan too. I mean, but I do love me some cashews. So, all right. I know not everybody's into cookie jars, but this is a great kitschy cookie jar that does not come around that often, and it actually crosses over. So if you're a diehard kitsch lover, this fits into the Yum Yum. There's like a series of children that have their tongue sticking out. You know, it's like ice cream food Yum Yum. So this cookie jar is in very good condition. Does not come around that often. It is the cookies, and it is embossed on the back. You would look at this, you'd think the forest. You would look at it, you would think American Bisque. It's actually made by a company called Cardinal. So it's a USA pottery company, and it says Cardinal on the back. So
last Wednesday after Fantastic Finds, both Jason and I looked for this cookie jar for what seemed like about 20 minutes.
We did.
And we didn't find it.
And a lot of times it gets confused because they made a jam jar, which is a little bit smaller. But this one is the larger one. It's in very good overall condition. There is 1 or 2 little glaze pops. So let me try to show them to you. It seems to be on the hat. So they're about the size of a pen tip, right where my finger is. There's one there. There's 1 or 2 up here on the top. And then there is one over here. Okay, those are all the ones that I can see. But there's no damage. It does say cookies on the top. Her hat, because it is a girl, she has a ponytail. I mean, she shouldn't have to be a girl, but I think they meant for her to be a girl. And here is her little hat. And then she has her little bow on the back. Okay, so there is the lid. Here is, let me show you the back. So she has a ponytail. She has a blue little bow tie holding her blonde locks together. She's this fun freckled-faced kid with a big old tongue going yum, yum. Now, it looks like there is a little bit of paint wear, maybe chip have you right here on the eyebrow, but it didn't lift off all the paint because you can still see there is some gold underneath it. All right. So there's no other chips or cracks to report. She sits very, very nicely. There is your base. And then I'm going to show you right here on the back. There is the embossing. The embossing is right here. And that's where it says USA. And it does say Cardinal. You can start to see the C right there in the embossing. So these are really, really fun. They're very collectible. Actually, the cookie jar is probably the hardest piece to get in the whole entire series. So you would be starting out with one. You'd be starting out with the hardest piece. The jam one you can find a little more frequently. It measures 8 inches tall by 8 inches wide. So again, pastel colors, very kitschy. It's a very fun cookie jar. You could use this to put cookies in. You could use it to put candy in. What I was thinking is, now I know it would put the bow backwards, but if you didn't want to have cookies up front and center, you could flip it around and you could put her little bow in the front if you wanted to. So there's not major crazing on it or discoloration. It's very, very clean on the inside. You know, maybe down there at the very bottom, there's some discolored crazing from, you know, folks that had their cookies in it, but you have a pink tongue with some pink lips. I did find a couple different pictures of this online, and some of them didn't come out that good. They actually have the eyes where they're looking different ways, and some of the paint on them wasn't done the best. This one, I think, is done very, very good with good quality. It looks like a kitschy youngin's little face. I love the freckles. Look at the little dimples. There's actually dimples here in the cheeks. So they have dimples. And again, there's no chips or cracks. And the ting, there's no lines or anything. And it's probably early 1950s to the late 1950s, somewhere in that time frame. If it's 60s, it would be the very, very early part. So one more time, I will show you. This is her straw hat. She has a straw little hat. It does say cookies on the front. No chips, no cracks. She does look like Howdy Doody. She really does look like Howdy Doody. So if you guys are into that look, it's going to match really, really well. I do believe there's a little boy, not in a cookie jar, but there's a boy. I think it's the boy that's a jam jar, I believe. So let me take the lid off. Let me show you the back one more time. I know cookie jars sometimes are hard to sell, but this is such a fun, unique one that even you could use it. You could put a plant in it if you wanted to. But again, she's $45 if anybody is interested. Oh, all right. Lorianne has the jam jar. So if anyone's interested, the cookie jar is $45. If you guys want to think about it, we can bring it back for the recap, and we're going to keep it moving because we have a few more rounds. All right, Miss Amie, you're up.
All right, $12 choice.
All right, you got it.
I'll let you put your cookie jar down.
She's safe. She's safe. All right.
Okay, I've got 2 micro mosaics tonight. Now, I'm going to do my best, but I did send a backup photo in case my camera doesn't work, which usually it doesn't. Well, it's not doing too bad, but so these are definitely older micro mosaics. Some of the newer ones that have the brighter metal have larger tiles. These both are older ones with teeny tiny glass tiles in here. And I will say that both of them have a tiny issue. That's why I'm bringing them together. All right. And I'm going to turn them around to the back, and then I'll have Jason pop the photo up here. Okay. So the rectangle one has this cool filigree made in Italy stamped on the back. And that has the safety pin kind of style closure. It looks like a safety pin on the back. The round one, I do believe that the clasp has been replaced. It looks too modern to be on this piece. It does have a safety clasp on here, but I believe that probably it had the same style safety pin. I have found them before where they are completely broken off, so that makes a lot of sense to me. But somebody loved it enough to glue a new one on there, and it's nice in working condition. All right, so I'll have Jason pop up the photo, and then I can talk about. All right, so on the rectangle one in the upper left corner, I believe that there's 2 black little tiles in between the red and the little black diamond. I believe that there's 2 pieces of black tile that's missing out of there. The red one, or the circle one, I don't believe that there's any missing tiles on that one, but the issue was the replacement clasp on the back. But you can see the difference. They actually sanded down the metal on the back. to make it more abrasive for the glue to stick to put the new clasp on there. And then you can really see the cool stamping filigree one on the other one. But I like them, like usually I find the newer ones, the kind of 60s age ones, those are the ones I usually find. But these ones, I really like the older ones. It's just fascinating. And I cannot even tell you the teeniest size. It's way smaller than a grain of rice. Some of the smallest flower ones in there are probably like even smaller than a pinpoint. They're itty bitty. Now, measurement wise, for these, they're not super large ones. All right. The round one is 1 inch in diameter, and the rectangle one is 1 1/4 by 3/4. Okay, so that's the sizing there. So again, the rectangle one has the safety pin clasp on the back and the filigree stamped made in Italy. And I do believe that they're up in this corner. There are 2 tiny little missing tiles in there, although it's not super noticeable really. That's why I decided to pick it up anyways. And the round one has had a new clasp put on the back, but still definitely has a lot of life left in it. Somebody really liked it to be able to save it like that. All right, I see Miss Catherine, hi Catherine, is in at 14, and this is for choice, and we're going to count them down. We're looking for 15 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Teeny itty bitty flowers in the center of both of those.
I love the rectangle one. You don't see one in that shape that often.
There is a glass artist in Italy that still makes these. He's on YouTube. He actually has a YouTube channel and kind of shows the process, how they make these. Still in modern day, it's just fascinating how they cut all the little glass tiles. All right, so bid end is in. Catherine, let me know. Oh, you already know what you want. She wants the rectangle one. All right, you got it. So Lisa, if you want the circle one, let me know. And if not, I will bring it back at the recap. Thank you so much.
Gang, make sure you're following Catherine Young. Same name, same channel right here on YouTube. I'm sure you guys are all following her. But if you are and you don't have the notification bell checked off, make sure you do. I've seen that Catherine's doing some Friday night sales, so you can head over there early Friday evening. But make sure, because she puts out great content, make sure you're following her. It is Catherine Young, same name, same channel right here on YouTube, if you're not following her by chance. All right. Lisa took a pass, and gang, we will be doing a recap.
We'll be
doing a recap. I'm going to do a quick claim next. So I have 2 to choose from, and I have 3 of each, and they're new old stock. So I'm going to quickly show them to you, and then I'm going to tell you how much they are. If you guys remember back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, these sugared little votive holders were all the rage. These are smaller ones. I have 3 of these, my God, especially for Pride Month, especially if you guys are into this kind of like design. There's an artist, and I'm drawing a blank, who made this kind of artistry. Doggone it, Jason. Oh,
it's on the tip of my tongue too.
It's right there. Oh, I should have researched it.
Marks.
Yes.
Max.
That's it. Max. Yes.
You got there.
Exactly. And it mimics that. So it's this fun, kitschy little votive. Now, they come in their original box. So you would have sent them to somebody. Okay. You would have mailed this box to somebody because you would have put their address on it. And these are called glowing greetings. Glowing greetings. So they have their original cardboard on the inside. So you
would never make it in the mail today.
I know. The mailman would look at you and be like, what? But it will come in its original box. I will rebox it. So each one that you claim will come in its original box. Peter Max, thank you all so much. So right here, this one, and it's have a nice day. It has a rainbow. The graphics are fantastic with these butterflies. It is the sugaring, very kitschy, very 1960s, 1970s. Now, truth be told, some of these had candles in. I'm not going to ship it with the candle because you're going to have a melted mess on your hands. So I will open the boxes, and any that had a candle, I am going to take it out because I don't want you guys trying to scrape a melted candle out. So they each measure 3.5 inches tall. So this will be your first choice, and you will claim this one as rainbow if you're interested, okay? So again, real quick, there you get the great sun, you get the butterflies, it is have a nice day, measures 3.5 inches tall. That'll be the first one. Now this one, if you can overlook the fact that it is a happy birthday one, okay, it does say happy birthday, maybe you don't care, but it has these pixies.
Oh my gosh.
That are on mushrooms. So I can look past the fact that it says happy birthday, the fact that it has these kitschy, and a lot of these are like greeting card style, the way this one is made. So you have the pixies, you have butterflies, you have another pixie right here, and it's coming across muted in person. The sugaring allows you to see it more crisp. So don't think it's this muted in person. So you have another little pixie down there, and this one says happy birthday. So same exact size. I have 3 of each to choose from. So I have 3 of the have a nice day. This one, if you're interested, you will put in rainbow. This one you will put in pixie, okay? So I have 3 of each. It's going to be first come, first serve. They will be $10 each, and they will come in their original box, their new old stock. Again, you will claim how many you want. It will be rainbow or pixie, $10 each. The first person or persons to put in M as in Mother Tucker's, you will get first dibs on however many you want, if anybody's interested. So put in the letter M, and you let me know how many you want. Thank you, Nicole. I see you. Well, I need the letter M, Nicole. I need the letter M. I need the letter M. Nicole, if you can put that in there. I got everybody else. And truth be told, I have more than just 3 each. So I might be able to satisfy a couple of you. So I will take your names and I'll email if I have any extra. So let me do this here. Nicole, I need you to put in M again, please. If you're, I got you. Got you, Nicole. Okay. So
with an M.
So Lisa, you get first choice. Lisa, you want a pixie. So you get a pixie. Just give me one moment, Amie. I'll do this super quick.
No worries.
So Lisa, you got a pixie. Is that what I was reading? No, there we go. Yes, pixie. So Lisa, you got a pixie. That one is claimed. And then Robin, which did you want? Did you want a pixie or did you want, no matter what, Amie, I got you for a pixie. So I'll make sure, Amie, you got a pixie. So Robin, let me know. Did you want a rainbow or a pixie? Gosh, I didn't mean to hold us up like this. So sorry. So
no,
Robin, just let me know. Did you want one of each? And Nicole, I got you. Okay. So Robin, I got you for one. Nicole, I got you for one of each. Okay. So Nicole and then Robin. And then Nicole. So they each get one of each. So now I am down to Melanie. So Melanie, just let me know. Melanie, I do have a rainbow one left. So did you want a rainbow one, Melanie? If you do, say yes. And Susan, I will reach out to you if I have enough to satisfy either one that you wanted. But if Melanie, if you can just confirm that you wanted a rainbow, I got you, Melanie. So let me write this down real quick. Melanie, I got you for the rainbow. Thank you so much. And Susan, you'll have backup on whatever's left. Susan, I will email you and let's get Amie moving. I didn't want to hold us up. But Susan, make sure I have your email. I will reach out to you and let you know what I have left. But Amie, I got you for a pixie.
Okay. Thank you. Usually I don't buy during the sale, but
no, I know. They're good. They're good.
Okay. 14, Jason.
Okay.
I have a diamond pottery elephant planter tonight. So in the pink glaze, which is a little bit hard to find. They did make this guy in gray glaze as well. Traditional elephant color, if you will. But this one is in pink. Now this is modeled after the Rempel Tusky, the elephant squeak toy. They used the squeaks to model and make their ceramic pieces for diamond pottery. This guy is in really nice condition. He is very nice, no chipping. Sometimes these would have a very faint diamond pottery stamp Sometimes they would have a foil sticker. A lot of the times they have neither one. But paint is really lovely on him. No chipping. Again, you know, with the planter crevasses, I can only get my hand so far. I will try again and get a little bit down. Maybe I can get a paper towel scrunched up in there and try and get some more. I did clean up on the upper part, but I couldn't get my hand in there. It's not very convenient to get your hand in there. But I love him. He's one of my favorite squeaks of the Rumpel squeaks, but I do love him in the planter version as well. He's just a happy pink guy. Measurement for him, he is 7.5 inches long because of his tail to tusk is 7.5, 5.5 inches tall, and about 3 inches wide as he's running toward you. All right. Right now, I see Cindy Lou is in at 20. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 21 or more on Tusky, the Diamond Pottery Planter. I'm going to count him down since we have a couple more rounds left to do. All right, so we're looking for 21 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Daniel, good to see you, Daniel. Have you been in Hawaii this entire time, Daniel?
Was he in Hawaii?
They went to Hawaii, yeah.
Oh, my God.
All right. There is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right. Some just-in-cases there at the end. Glowy had a just-in-case of 26. Cindy Lou a just-in-case 30. But Nikki had a just-in-case of 50. So Nikki for 31. Congratulations. Thank you so much. 3 weeks in Hawaii.
Weeks, yeah.
Some
folks got the tough life. So, Daniel, please put your YouTube channel name in the chat so we can send folks over to make sure that they can subscribe to your YouTube channel as well. So, and it's good to see you, sir. Hopefully you are doing well. So, I know there's a lag, but Daniel, if you can just put the name of your channel in the chat so we can send some people over to give you a follow here on YouTube. Let's get some more subscribers to the folks. So, $15, there is a condition issue. There's 2 condition issues, okay? This is a Lipper and Man, okay? It still displays well. There is a little chip here to the leaf up here on the top, okay? Now, that could be easily fixed if you want to, but you don't have to, but I still think she displays beautifully. She would have been a chained mama. The little babies broke their chain. They headed off to college, but we still have her. So for $15, this would be a great introductory Lipper and Man. They did make an elephant. They made a dog. They made a pencil holder, a pen holder. They made tons of, go along pieces. So
there's an elephant too.
That's right. There is an elephant. Catherine, thank you. I see you for 15. And they came in different colorways. You could have gotten the pink one. You could have gotten a blue one, a yellow one. They had like a teal greenish looking one. Tina loved these. And these are so hard to find without any damage. And actually, the little chip right here, that's minimal. You could touch that up with a little green and you're never going to notice it.
And Russ Craft also made matching greeting cards for these figurines too.
I didn't know that, Amy. I didn't know that. And her little bonnet is adorned with all kinds of spaghetti and attached, flowers and stuff. So you have you have like a rose here, and then you have like a daisy flower over here. And then, of course, the bonnet repeats here on the back. No other damage there that I can speak of, but look at the tail. Look at the tail. Now, is this the cat or is this the bunny?
It's a bunny, Jason.
Is it a bunny? Everybody kept calling it a cat online. I actually, in my notes, I have cat scratched out with bunny, and then I have bunny scratched out with cat.
The cat doesn't have a ball tail on the back.
I didn't think so either. I didn't think so.
Tail.
You're right. So this is
a bunny cat. It's a hybrid kitsch animal.
It is. And usually this flower is the one that's always knocked off. This one's always sustains the most damage, but she's just super cute. So we're definitely a bunny. So thank you so much, Daniel. It's good to see you, sir. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And if you love the kitsch, head on over and check out some of their displays and glass. 2 great collections. So Deborah's in at 17. We're looking for 18 or more. measures 5 inches tall, 3.5 inches wide. Let's start a countdown on Bunny Bun Bun with a little chip, but missing babies. And that kind of hides. That hole is kind of hidden. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're in at 17 with Deborah. Thank you guys for the bids. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We look forward to Wednesday. As soon as we're done, we're looking forward to the next one. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. There's the bid end. So Deborah, you didn't need it, friend. Deborah, congratulations. The little bunny is coming to you for $17. Thank you so much. All right, Amie.
All right. I have a choice at 10, Jason.
All right.
Okay. These are fun. I haven't had some good mid-century designer hankies in a long time, but I have two tonight. So this is the first one. Now, I'll say right off the bat, like I usually don't pick up hankies if they have a stain, but I was okay with this because it was not super large. There's a little stain in the November box, okay? But I didn't launder this, but maybe it will come out. But this is a 1958 Calendar Girl hanky, and the designer for this one is Thomas Keefe. If you're not familiar, and the other one is designed by Pat Pritchard. I'm sorry. Both mid-century textile designers. They did hankies, tea towels, curtains, a lot of any kind of mid-century textile. They were a very good designers. So this is so cool. So we've got the whole calendar month. I'm going to try and start at the beginning. So we've got each of the girls are dressed to represent each month, and then we've got the calendar that coordinates with it. So, you know, as we go through, really nice condition. So we'll flip it around. I had it folded in my preview to summer months here. Look at October. Check out the black cat and the jack-o'-lantern. Love it. So again, from 1958, and really in that November box, that tiny little stain right there is the only issue. There's no holes. Okay. So that's your first choice. This one measures 13 by 12. Okay. The second one is the Pat Pritchard. If you really love like mid-century animals, definitely look up this designer, Pat Pritchard. This one is signed down here in the corner. And this one is a little bit larger than the other one, and it is birds in and out of bird cages. And I can tell you this one comes in 4 different colorways for this. Really awesome graphics. So this one is kind of a darker blue, black, pink, and a light blue colorway. And this one measures 14.5 by 13. I love to use hankies as kind of more like doilies or small table coverings. And these are also frame worthy, I think, because of the awesome graphics that are on there. All right, so that's your 2 choices. I love hankies. I have so many hankies, but I really don't come across these designer ones very often. But they are out there. There's actually a whole book. I don't have it. I need to pick it up. There's a whole book on vintage hankies. I need to pick that up sometime if I run across it. But those are the 2 choices. And Dana's currently got the high bid at 15. So we're looking for 16 or more. I'm going to count it down on choice. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Amie, did you see that's Dana's birthday year?
I did not.
That's her birthday year.
Awesome.
And she collects pinups. I think I saw that too in the chat.
That's awesome.
That is a great hanky. Both of these are, but I'm partial to the holiday ones because that one is really good.
This one's good. This one also comes in 3 different colorways too, the same one. All right, there is the bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. All right, Dana, you didn't need your just in case. I'm pretty sure I know which one that you want. We'll call this one calendar. We'll call this one birds, just to make it easy. I'm pretty sure I know which one Dana wants.
She wants, yep, and she collects hankies. I'm so sorry, not pinups. She collects hankies, and it's her birthday year.
Gotcha. So Dana, just let me know for sure if you want the calendar one. Yep, calendar. Yep. Okay, got it. And then Kathy, you were next in line for the birds. And I can just watch the chat if anybody in the bidding lineup wanted the birds. I can just, if Kathy passes, I will just watch the chat. And if it's not claimed, I'll bring it back to the recap. Thank you so much.
Right. Gosh, those pink birds are so doggone good. All right. My last choice round, gang. I'm so sorry. It'll be very fast. $10 choice. It's going to be choice on kitschy pins. Okay. Some are, she's taking a pass, Amy.
Okay. No worries.
Is there another person in there? No. Unless you see it on your end, and I don't. So $10 choice. This is your first one. This is metal. This is a metal little pink and black poodle, and I didn't even check to see if it fluoresces. Oh my God. Of course it does. It's the Dayglow paint. So it fluoresces under black light, but this will be your first choice. She's in very good condition. $10. This is the first one. So this will be poodle, and this one is metal. So it is like the thick enameled metal. So that'll be your first choice. Your second choice is this celluloid bunny. I was kind of bringing the bunnies. Very animated. I believe this is maybe 30s, 40s, maybe more 1940s. It is in very, very good condition. The pin back on the back is in good, clean condition as well. And the housing holds it. It is that thinner, not quite, the plastic pins that we have of today, but it's not quite celluloid. It's somewhere in between. So it has a ton of different graphics in the back. And shame on me, Kim. I do. My mother even bought me one.
Kim, you should send him some like you sent me some.
I should really start using it. No, Kim, I do. My mother bought me one, and I'm sitting here looking at it on the shelf, and I'm not even using it. So this one is two. The poodle was 1.5. This one is 2.5. So $10 choice if anybody's interested. I don't know how old this one is, but I couldn't. This one is like an acrylic pig. It even has a little rhinestone like a beauty mark. And then it actually has those, they're like acrylic, they're applied flowers. And just this pig is living its good life. So the back reminds me of 1980. So it's very 1980s. It is like an acrylic, almost thin, plasticky pig. So that's your third one. $10 choice if anybody's interested, 2 inches wide. And then because I had the maracas on the Pixie, I had to bring the little celluloid bird pin wearing the little sombrero. So really cute. I love these. They're just $10 choice. I'll show them to you again, but I will move through again very quickly. I don't know if we'll have any interest, but $10 choice. This one is 2.5 inches tall. This one hinges more on celluloid, and it's actually like a fabric hat that's attached to it. So I don't know if it was damaged and somebody made do with that. So that little, look at his tail. Like, what is that? I don't know. Is it a cockatoo? I don't know what it is, but it's cute.
I don't know.
$10 choice. That was your fourth choice. We have little pig friend here, just living its good life. Look at that little pink rhinestone there. Like a little beauty mark, cute little pig. The pig's the flowers are bigger than the pig. So that's your other choice. And that one comes in at 2 inches wide. Then we have the plastic bunny pin, probably 1940s. It has that very like large eye, very cartoonish. And there are flowers on its torso. So there are flowers. This one reminds me of the holiday pins I've sold before. They usually have a very mid-century looking reindeer, and they do make for like a couple other holidays. They would have a shamrock for St. Patrick's Day. So I believe that would be maybe your Easter style one. I don't have any interest in it. That's okay. We'll just see if anybody is interested in the metal poodle. I don't know if we have that bad of a lag.
I love that pink poodle.
$10 start. That poodle is epic. There's no paint missing, no issues at all. I'm not seeing any interest. That's okay. We'll bring them back briefly in the recap, but we're going to move it over. Oh, I see Robin really quick in at 10. So we'll do a quick countdown. We're looking for 11 or more. Thank you, guys. We must got a bad lag, and I brought way too many choice rounds tonight. My apologies, Amy. Thank you for
At least they're all the same thing on choice, Jason.
Well, this is true. You're right. It's not like I'm offering like snow tires and like a dumpster or something like that. So
that would be even harder to make a decision at that point. Yeah.
All right, let's count it down. 11 or more, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Like, yeah, I got some studded snow tires. I got some kidney beans. I got a can of kidney beans. I have an eraser, and I have some chewed bubble gum. Which would you like?
How would you even decide at that point?
Oh my God. Thank you, Robin, for $10. So Robin, I'll watch the chat. Let me know if you want poodle, bunny, pig, or bird. Pig or bird. And let's get Amie moving. And okay, Robin, you got that poodle. Congrats. It's epic. Right. Thank you.
Okay. $10, Jason.
You got it.
Okay. Meow meow. We're going back to Kitty Town here for a minute. This is just the happiest little cat. This is made by Napco. Now there's just hanging on by a thread, little partial foil stickered by Napco there on the back there. But this is just the happiest little cat. I wish the face would focus. You can see the happy little smile on there. We're gonna need some assistance there, I think. There we go. Look how happy that little cat is. It's got a smile on its face. Now, everything is fired on here. No cold paint, but it is more of that kind of satin finish on the cat itself. But they did do a high glaze on the eyes to make them pop out and be a little bit more, but so cute. Mm-hmm. There's no chipping to the cat. I will say that I think there's a little roughness on the ears. I'm not feeling chips, but sometimes when things would come out of the mold, they would be just a little rough to the touch, but I'm not feeling chipping. It's just kind of like the edge of the ear is just a little rough to the touch, but that is somewhat common for ceramics that were molded this way. But really nice airbrushing, pretty striping going on. It is numbered on the bottom. There is a series of 3 of these cats in different poses, but really, really cute. So measurement for Kitty Friend is 4.5 by 4.5 by 2.5. So that's the size. It's a pretty decent size figurine. All right, I see Miss Deborah's in at 12. Thank you so much. So we're looking for 13 or more. I'm going to count Kitty down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
It does. It looks like Catherine's Captain Jack, her boy cat.
Aw. All right. There is the meow meow bid end from Karen. Thank you so much. Deborah had the high bid at 12, but Nikki did put in a just in case. So Nikki, Kitty is coming to you for 13. Thank you so much.
All right, gang, $20, and I do have a planter. So Bill, if you're out there in Webland, I got a planter tonight, but I'm also satisfying the deer aspect as well. So $20, the planter has been used, but there's no damage. Well, it's been used, but there's no chipping or issues. So $20 if anybody's interested. I love the fact that it is very 3D. It has one of those long neck, larger eared deers in front of a cabin. And then we have some random squirrel doing a squirrel thing. I don't know if he's trying to get in or
like
what.
He's trying to break into the house.
I think he is. He's trying to break into the poor deer's house. So it has been used. I did my best to clean out everything. I think there's a little hard water stain up inside there. But overall, it's in very good condition. It displays very beautifully. Like I said, there's no damage like chips or cracks. Steele, I see you in at 20. Deborah, I see you're 20. We have Blueberry Barn in at 21. But the only condition issue is, and I did try to clean that, but somebody did use it. But there's no chips on the rim. The coloring's really good. It has two-tone different blues up there on the roof. This is the way it was painted to give that effect. That's no paint wear. But I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's, you know what? He's a Domino's pizza guy, Amy. He's delivering pizza for
it all makes sense now.
That's what it's got to be. It's what it's got to be. So again, there you can see that it is very three-dimensional. So they probably, that is the same size as some of the other little figurines, but it's just attached there, and it is stamped Japan on the bottom. I've never seen one of these planters, but it's really fun. And the way the void is on the inside, this could be used as a dresser caddy if you wanted to. Hell, put your remote controls in it if you want to. He is the DoorDash delivery guy. You're right, Karen. Absolutely. I'm in and out, buddy. I'm going to drop.
It wasn't DoorDash.
And I love the pink door. And look how the door is recessed, too. I mean, this is, okay. The dimensions.
I would like to go to that house, personally.
I would, too. And I would want to hang out with that deer. That deer looks friendly, but this guy, I don't know that I want him touching my food. That's all I'm saying. So he's 6 inches wide. It's 6 inches wide, 4.5 inches tall. It's about 4 inches deep. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. We're in at 21. We're looking for 22. I know. And some of the folks that feed the squirrels, they can get friendly too. So 22 or more, counting down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Yeah, bottle brush tree would look good. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And again, there's no damage to that deer. The only condition issue is it has been used. There's a little hard water here on the inside. If you wanted to try to work on cleaning that, you could, but it displays beautifully with no issues whatsoever. Thank you guys for the bids so much. I see we have Laura in at 23. There are some just in cases coming in. There is the bid end. So we had Blueberry Barn in with a just in case of 25. Steel Whisper had a just in case of 31. Deborah, you win $1 over. You win it for the $32. Thank you guys so very much, and congratulations.
Good bidding there at the end. All right. Last round, you guys, and then we will do a recap after that. All right. $10, Jason.
You got it.
Okay. Now, I will say that I've only seen this one other time. It was actually in Iowa where I saw this. And it was like $40, I believe, but it had all the things in it. Okay. This does not have 18 sheets of paper in here, but I got it because it still has some in it. Okay. And it was so cute. I couldn't leave it behind. All right. So, this is a Whitman, Mother Goose writing paper. It originally would have had 18 sheets and 12 envelopes. Okay. So it doesn't have that many in there. Right now, Kay Landis has wrote her name across the front. It is a little faded, but it is there. And it's from 1952. So let's look at the back first. Look at Humpty Dumpty back there. He's so cute.
Don't fall, buddy. Don't fall.
The graphics on this, it just I had to get it. And okay, so there's the Whitman stamping there. We've got Taking a Nap, and then we've got Mother Goose here. Okay, then we open it up. So there's one of each. There's one of each in there, and there's envelopes, and I'll pull these out and show them to you so you can see the details. But there's not all the paper's not in there, all the envelopes not in there, but there's at least some of it left. Okay, so the first one that's in here, and I'll show you. So they all have envelopes, just plain envelopes tucked in there, and then they all have what appears to be a piece from actual some sort of children's book. They all have this in the back behind the paper, and then the sheet of paper. So we've got Jack Be Nimble, of course, and then there's a little place where it says address, city, and date, little writing paper. So cute. I just had to rescue this because I was like, oh my God. The one that was complete that was in Iowa was amazing to see. And then we've got Jack and Jill
so good
on the other one. And again, there's a piece of this. I'm not sure. King and the Princess. I don't know. I don't know if those originally came in here or if that was something that was stuck in here. We've got envelope for that in the back. And then the last one is Mary Had a Little Lamb, I think. for that one.
So
Same
good.
kind of deal. And we've got an envelope for that one. And then another piece of this. It's just brown paper with animals printed on it. I'm not sure if those were originally in there or not, but that is what is in there. So there's 3 pieces of paper, 3 envelopes, 3 of those storybook cutouts in there, plus the little folder is darn cute. That in itself is just really cute. And then of course we've got the cute graphics on all the sides again.
And you could repurpose that book to put other things in, like scraps and stuff, and use the paper and scan it.
Turn it into, you could craft with that too, for
Absolutely.
Sure. I'm not saying any interest in that. That's okay. I'll bring it back again if you're going to think about it right now for the recap.
Okay. All right. $15 is my last round, and it's something y'all probably haven't seen in a long time. I actually got this with Amie and her mom when they were in town. Now, the packaging was not in good condition, but I did save the original wrapping of it, okay? So this is Betty Lou, and it is the 4-piece. It is the cosmetic gift assemble, and you get a cosmetic bag, sunglass case, change purse, and a tissue holder, okay? So these are really fun 1960s, okay? So you get the fun change purse, okay?
I don't remember these, Jason.
We got it up at the Mad Hatter when we were in there, and it was in
the yes, okay. I remember now. Okay.
I got it. We
went so many places, like
truth be told, I was going to use it for the Flower Power sale, but I never got a chance to bring it. So it's 1960s. It has all these great, flowers on. It does work. It has the metal. It is just a little wrinkled from being stored. So you get the little change purse. Okay. So that comes, so all this for $15. So, and it's new old stock, except the plastic that it was in was completely falling apart. So this is what they're considering the tissue holder. So now it does crinkle a little bit. So I'm not sure if the fabric on the inside, the plastic part, maybe some of it's starting to disintegrate a little bit. Yeah, maybe that's starting to come loose, but you can still open this up and you can still put your tissues in here if you want to, okay? So you get the little tissue holder that comes with it. It's just a little dry in there. So just note that, okay? Then you're going to get what they're calling the sunglass case. But I remember these because I remember in the 80s, these were your cigarette case. They would put their cigarettes and their lighter in there, and it's so new, it's hard to open. But you can definitely put your sunglasses in there if you want to. I just think the fabric is very 1960s, very fun for summer. So that is your sunglass holder. I don't know if they could legally put cigarette holder. And then here is your little cosmetic case. It has a zipper right here. Truth be told, it seems like it has the lining. Yeah, the lining might be a little bit dry, but it's still usable in there. But it does make a little tough noise, but it is still usable. You still could use that. I think the plastic is just a little dry in there. So $15. It is technically new old stock. Betty Lou. It is the 4-piece. It is the little cosmetic gift set. So you get the little makeup holder, little makeup housing. I'm sure this is probably 1960s. I mean, look at that fabric. I just want to see if it glows.
Is the fabric kind of like a silky material?
It is. It is. It really doesn't have a glow, believe it or not. So you're going to get the cosmetic bag. You're going to get what they're calling the sunglass bag, although I always thought that was for cigarettes. And then you're going to get the tissue holder. The tissue holder, truth be told, I think the plastic inside's a little dry. But for $15, even for the sunglass holder and the cosmetic bag, and you're getting a little change bag. And I was able to save this part of it just because the rest of the plastic was not pretty. So I at least saved that. So $15 if anybody's interested. But I don't see any interest. That's okay. Going to put us into a recap. All right. Let's do it.
So recap time. We're going to bring back anything that didn't sell during the sale one more time. In case you weren't here at the beginning, you missed something. We'll bring it back for another chance. So these are going to be quick claim items. Okay. So we will bring the item back. We'll give another brief description, note any kind of issues it might have. We'll tell you the price and how to claim it. If you want to claim anything, you can type the item plus the price down in the chat. That way we know what you're trying to claim. If there's more than one person that is interested in claiming the item, we will give it a moment because of the lag obviously. But if there's more than one person that's trying to claim the same item, we will do a quick countdown to break any ties. Okay. And Karen will be the bid ender. Okay.
Right.
So hopefully that makes sense. I have 4 things. Jason, do you want me to do them all?
Why don't you do 2 and then I'll do mine and then you can do your 2 then.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. So, Queso, hello, sir.
Hi, buddy.
Where have you been? He must be sleeping. Okay. He looks tired. Okay. I had the Ucagco Lenticular eye reading puppy dog. No chipping on him. All right, just the paint scratching on the back, which is typical because he's 100% cold painted. All right, so not too bad on him. He's a large boy, so he was $40 if anybody wants to claim him. He does have real fur for the little hair on top of his head. You can type dog 40 if you want to claim him, okay? And then after that, I had the round micro mosaic. Let me get this back here. The round micro mosaic brooch, older, made in Italy, not going to focus. Jason, can you pop the picture back up there?
I got it.
All right, there we go. And it does have the clasp has been replaced on the back. Probably had the safety pin style and broke off, but it has replaced. This one I don't believe has any missing tiles on it. It does measure 1 inch in diameter. All right, so that was $12 if you want to type in pin 12 or brooch pin 12. So you know what you're talking about. That was my 2.
All right. Now, guys, if you guys are watching this on a replay and you see something that was not claimed, please feel free to go down into the description area, find our emails, and email both of us, okay? So we always post these sales. We don't delete them. We keep them up there so you guys can go back and rewatch them, replay them if you want to. And that also keeps track of things that we've sold and stuff like that. So feel free to watch in a replay and go back. And if you guys couldn't hang out with us tonight, it will be posted and you guys can email us if it wasn't claimed. So $45, I had my cookie jar. Let's go ahead and hold this gal up. She's in very good condition. There were multiple little nips on the top. I will show it to you. She is made by a company called Cardinal in the USA. This pairs well with your yum-yums, okay? With the tongue hanging out and things. So there are a couple little pin top, it happens, I'm sure, from years of being used, but no hairlines, no issues. So, and then it is a girl. I mean, it could be a boy with a ponytail, but I think in all the descriptions, they always refer to her as a girl. So she does have her blue little bow there on the back. Dimples, big old tongue, big old smile. Can't have a bad day when you see this. So the cookie jar was $45. So let me put the lid on. If you were interested, just put in cookie jar, $45, and you could have her. So 45 cookie jar. Sorry, I didn't put her lid on right, but 45 cookie jar. And then these were my pins again, really quick. They'd be $10 each. I had the little celluloid bird with the, I guess that's a little sombrero. So bird 10. This pig kills me. I know this has to be made by somebody. I couldn't find it though, and I don't know how contemporary it is, but it looks very kitschy. So it would be pig 10 if anyone's interested. All right, Cindy, we'll just wait a second for the lag, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be yours. And then we had bunny 10 if anyone's interested. You just put bunny 10, and let's get Amie over for her other 2, and then I'll have my last one.
Okay. I had the mid-century designer bird hanky. This one is a Pat Pritchard designed. It is signed somewhere down here in the corner. There it is. The bigger bird, it is definitely a larger hanky. It measures 13 by 12. 14 and a half by 13. And that was $10 if you want to claim that. You can type hanky 10 or bird 10. Either one will work for that. And there's no holes or anything, no stains or anything for that. And then the Mother Goose little stationery from 1952 Whitman. There's just 3 pieces. And I think maybe somebody said maybe those printed papers in the back were ink blotters. I guess that would make sense.
Yes.
But I do not know if those were originally in there. And they do all have envelopes as well. And that was also $10. So you can put Mother Goose 10. Mother Goose 10 works for that. All right. And that was my last two. Thank you guys so much.
And I had my cosmetic set. Don't know if there's any more interest, but it was $15. So the plastic is a little dried in this one, but that is your tissue holder. We have your change purse. I'm just doing it for to be punctual, I guess. And we have the the sunglass holder, and then the cosmetic bag. So, and I got to tell you, the plastic, I think, is a little dried in that. So that would be $15. And then you could just put cosmetics, $15 if you're interested. And that's going to do it for me. Thank you all for hanging out with us here tonight. Good night, Susan. You have a good night. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you so much, Karen G, for being our official mod and bid ender. Thank you, Kim of Desert Gal. Hey, guys, please, if you could put in Gavin's link, Grady Group of Vintage Recordings, let's get him some more subscribers. And Kim, please put your links in so folks, when they're done here tonight, they can go over and shop you in Vamp, over on Vamp, or maybe head over to your eBay. William wants your Mother Goose.
Thank you, William.
So doggone good. I mean, okay, so William, you can write some letters while you're eating some cashews out of your nut cup.
Pen pal. He can only write 3 people though. So.
I hope I'm one of them. So, but thank you so much. So, Amie, girl, what do you got? You got a busy day tomorrow. You got a busy day.
I do. Yeah. So I'm getting up at 3 a.m. and going to an estate sale 4 hours early. For some good Christmas. So that's exciting. And then I will be back on my channel tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Jamie of Mid-Century Wasted is joining me for a fun summer mid-century sale tomorrow night. The StreamYard's up there if you guys want to set a reminder for that. Jamie's also posted previews on Instagram as well. All of our previews are up there. So I will be doing invoicing as a reminder on Friday. If you haven't emailed me yet, your info. But I did see Lacey emailed me, so I got that. Thank you so much.
Oh, and before we let everybody go and I tell you what's going on for me, we need some of your fantastic finds. So usually right now we would be sharing the community share. We have Karen G in queue for next week, but we've run out. So please email us. I beg of you, anything that you've purchased, from another reseller, anything you collect, anything you're into, your 4th of July displays, anything that you consider a fantastic find, please email us to sharemyfindslive@gmail.com. That again is sharemyfindslive@gmail.com, because right now is when we would be switching over to turn the channel over to you guys so we could talk about what you guys have found lately. So please make sure you give us a brief description of what we're seeing, so it gives us a jumping off point to start discussing. Please tell us your name or the YouTube screen name just so we can give you credit on whomever it is, okay? I'm taking a small little break from Mondays. I'll let you guys know what's going on with that. So there'll be no Marvelous Mother Tuckers Monday coming up this week. I have an extrav coming up at my store, so I will promote that. It's coming up next week. We'll be open extra days, extra hours. Check us out over on our Facebook page. It's Mother Tucker's Antiques. We will be promoting. I have 35 active dealers underneath my roof. You're not only supporting one small business, but you're supporting 35 other ones. So please, if you're around or local, come on out and hang out with us. The whole area stays open later. There's folks come in from all over the country and set up to sell. So it's a great place to come and find things for resale and to add to your collection. So that will be next week. We're hoping to put out a video here soon, and then I will be back with Amie here next Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for fantastic finds. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I will let you guys know. Me and Tina are honing in on our next shop with me. I will let you guys know next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we will be prepared to tell you guys when we're going to do it and what we got coming up in July. So it's going to be our month, Amie. Christmas in July.
Oh.
I love it. So, All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We just want to thank you guys so much for your continued support of our channels, our small businesses. We enjoy this. We look forward to this, and we take this very serious because we want to give you guys the best customer service possible. We want to make sure you're getting the best vintage possible. So please remember, we do take this very serious because it's our job and it's our livelihood. So it is very serious to us. So you'd want us to be serious. You don't want us to be goofing off and fooling around. So thank you guys so very much. You have a very, very good rest of your week. I'll see you over in Amy's chat tomorrow night with her and Jamie. It's going to be a fun sale. So till then, have a good night, everybody. And we'll see you tomorrow over on Amy's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Thank you, guys. Good night.